When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having indirect object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do, in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Guys, that was the Declaration of Independence, written by Thomas Jefferson, and that rendition was by the great John F. Kennedy Jr., gone too soon. He was a great patriot, and for those of you know what happened to him, it was a shame that what happened to that man. And unfortunately, I would like to see the files, the real files, but you know, it is what it is. So, anyways, that's a reminder for tomorrow. It's really going to mean something tomorrow. Tomorrow is the birthday of our country, 249 years, and those brave men. I think it was written on July 2nd, actually, 1776. They were definitely pioneers, and they wrote a death wish when they put their name. Those 56 brave men put their name on that document. And still to this day, when I read those names, I'm just like, wow, man. I just try to imagine what they went through, you know. And that's how they're going to look back at us, believe it or not. Maybe not in the same way, obviously, but there's going to be family members that are going to be building statues of you because of what you're doing now. And what are you doing now? You're fighting against the tyranny. and standing up against the injustice of the money printer, because that's where the evil lies. And there's only one way to defeat that. And I think you guys know what that is. And I really, really appreciate you guys being here because, again, I couldn't pick a better group of people to fight alongside me. What is up, guys? It is Thursday, July 3rd, 2025. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 903,894. TikTok next block. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's fill up this wheel here. EB says he's here. EB, how you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. Bitcoin John says he's winning, and we're winning. Yes, we are. Ian is here. Good day, everybody. How you doing, Ian? How's work, brother? I got you on the wheel. BTC Backpacker. We'll be in the car, Jerry. Driving, Jerry. Just want to let you know if I don't answer. Got you, bro. Drive safe out there. Big and beautiful Bill. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I love your shirt, Jerry. Truth is a new hate speech. Thank you, Bitcoin John. Thank you very much. Lamont DeBro. What's up, man? It's been a while, bro. Big and beautiful bunch of bull. This country is dying, Lamont says. Okay. Lamont, I haven't seen you in a couple of years, maybe. I don't know. It's been a while. Some people can't appreciate progress. Yeah, well, everybody thinks different. You know what I mean? I'm not the biggest fan of the bill myself. It's okay. You know what I mean? But as Bitcoiners, when you look inside of it, you know it's going to, if Trump's plan fails with the supply side stimulus and growing the economy, basically growing GDP, and making businesses, American only and buying American only. If that doesn't work, which I'm not saying it won't work, but, and also, collecting the revenue from tariffs and also just cutting spending overall. Let's just say it's very hard to defeat a system from within that system. Jen says, hey, guys. Hey, Jenny. Hope your friend is doing better. Lamont, that's your opinion, he says. Hi, Ian. VHF, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Good to see you, man. He says, Jen, I assume you think this country is great in any way. Lamont says. Lamont, do you live in America? I do feel entitled to my opinion. I love America. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Hey, VHF. Funny that the people that hate America so much never leave. You ever notice that? You can go to any country you want. Or do you love Trump and the Republicans? That's not mutually exclusive, he says. For those that don't love America, find a better country. That's what I say. I'm not, bro. Sorry, don't recognize you. Have you been here before? But that's my opinion. He says black people built America. B says, hello, everyone. What's up, bro? I love you all. Jerry, please don't add me to the wheel as I'm about to go to sleep. It's 1 a.m. here in London, UK. I just passed by to say hi. Bless all and see you soon. The B man. Got you, man. It's been a minute. Yeah, it has. Good to see you, B here. GCAB says, hi, fam. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. I didn't put you on the wheel. Bro, cool. How long have you been in Bitcoin? Hey, God, cannabis and Bitcoin. Good to see you, Jenny says. VHF, how was your day? Has it cooled down for you guys yet? Yeah. Off and on for a while, I guess. Years and years ago. Y'all have a good day, I guess. Hey, Jen, good day. And yes, it cooled down. Just woke up from a 3-hour nap, kind of groggy. Ooh, which I can get a 3-hour nap. Good day, Lamont DeBro. Yes. Thanks, Jen. Good evening, everyone. Lauren, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Got you on the wheel. How are you? Yay, so glad it has cooled down. Yeah. Naps are the best, VHF. They are. A real shame, Jerry. What's that, brother? Good to see you. What's up, Jerry? What's up, short man? How are you, bro? Good to see you as well. Short man. He's a winner. He's always winning something. Hey, short man. Lauren Stern, welcome in. You going to steal some sets tonight? Hi, Jen. Jen, I do encourage them to leave if they don't like the country. Yeah, that's what I say. I mean, why stay? You know? You know it, Jen. What's happening, Jezza? I don't know who that is. If people don't like it, bye, Felicia, for real. Don't worry, he rigged the wheel already. Not sure in favor of who yet. Haha. Exactly, yeah. We'll see what happens. It's crazy. Just left Steak and Shake on the other side of town. That's the one I haven't gone to yet. It's on Craig's Road. And it was cool, man. It was cool. The thing is, they didn't have the iPad plugged in, so they had to wait like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that, to get it working. And he gave me a discount too, so that was cool, man. Got a good discount on the food because of the inconvenience. A shame about how it went down with JFK. Yeah, bro, messed with our overlords' plan. They weren't having it. Yeah, VHF. You hit the nail right on the head, brother. Discounts are great. I'll wait. Yeah, me too. Yeah, he didn't pull up the thing until after I left. But the kid's name was Connor at the register, and he says, "Hey man, I've seen you before. You were at the other Steak and Shake on Fremont." I said, "Yeah, I was, man." I said, how's it going? And they told me that quite a few people have gotten Bitcoin. I mean, have paid with Bitcoin. I was like, "Cool, man, cool." Usually during the morning, you said like the morning shift. I was like, "That's good to hear, man. I love the adoption." So you got any Bitcoin yourself? He's like, "No." And I was gonna have him download the speed wallet and all that, but I had to go here and do the show. I said, "Hey man, go check out my channel." And he went and subscribed. And yeah. So he's gonna be watching the show, he said. So that's cool. So Connor, if you're watching, welcome, brother. Did you orange pill him yet? I'm trying, Jenny. Jerry, did you ever find out what happened with all those light poles on the street near you that got knocked down? No, I didn't. I still haven't heard about it. Alberta announced this morning that we have a surplus of $75 billion a year, which we hold in gold, oil, and Bitcoin reserves. Wow. That's really good. This is one that we have a surplus of $75 billion a year, in which we hold in gold, oil, and Bitcoin reserves. Wow, that's a big deal, man. That's the best assets. Connor, it's the real deal, man. Welcome in whenever you log in. Thank you, Jenny. Yeah, he was very like up and upbeat about it. He went to my channel. He goes, "What's your channel name?" I said, "Jerry Loves Freedom," 3 words. He typed it in and he subscribed. So we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Ian says, and we just announced we're starting our own police force and canceling the RCMP. Good, man. That is good. I hope you guys join us, man. Become part of America. I love Alberta. I've never been there, though, but I heard a lot about it. Official. Wow, that's big news. Yeah, that is big news. Huge news. All right, so let's see. We're getting close, guys. We were to all-time highs. I saw 111,000 earlier. Oh, here's Scotty. Scotty's here. Thank you, Scotty. He sent in 99 sats. Oh, so did Jenny. Sorry about that, Jenny. I didn't even see that. Jenny sent in a Jenny zap of 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Jenny. Very much. It's a big donation. This is also a big donation from Scotty. He says, "Good morning, Jerry. Spin me up some sats." I got you, bro. I got you. Sorry about that. Let me check the other one. See if anything happened over there. Yes. So I ended up paying 20,865 sats for the meal. And the meal came up to $26 and some change. So I don't know what that would have been, maybe 25,000 sats, something like that. So he gave me another few thousand off and said, here you go. I was like, cool, thank you, man. So I spent 20,865 sats at Steak and Shake, which was cool. Very cool. You got to make your tour, the North American BTC tour, and go to Canada too. No doubt, Jenny. No doubt. Hey, Scotty. Ian says 100% for sure, man. I love Canada. Like I said, I'm from Rochester, New York, so Toronto and all that stuff was near me. I used to love Canada, man. Go up there all the time. Come whenever you're ready, Jerry. I've got a 33-foot camper. Wow. You can stay in there. You don't have to invade my space and feel uncomfortable. Oh, I would love that, Ian. I love campers, man. I freaking love campers. I could live in a camper. That's my dream, actually. I'll give you a tour around Banff and in Lake Louise. Okay. That sounds good, man. I'll definitely take you up on that. Yeah, I'll definitely sleep in a camper. That would be actually ideal. So I don't have to get in you guys' way and stuff like that. And oh man, that would be so cool. That would be cool as hell, man. I love to travel. I love to see new places, new people, how they're living and stuff like that. That would be so awesome, man. Official, I'll push Jerry out of the way for that tour for real. keep the current flowing by spending it. Yes, you got to spend it, man. You got to spend it. And I don't live in a city where we have the official. Whoa, what the hell, Jenny? Jenny, I was not showing you for that, ma'am. Jenny literally just paid for my dinner, sat for sat. Let me make sure. Hold on, Jenny. Yeah, I paid 20,865 on my speed wallet. And then she turns around like a sneaky girl and she sends me 20,865 sats on my strike. Jenny did that. And by the way, thank you, Jenny. You are something. Jenny. I might have to rename who's the nicest lady in Bitcoin, man. Because you're giving Letha a run for her money if you haven't passed her by now. And I gotta say this. Today is Thursday. Thank you, Jenny. My God. Jenny, that's a lot of sats, man. That is a lot of sats. Wow, man. Ian says, you can come with him, Jen. I'm just stunned right now. She just really threw me off right now. Leave it to Jen, yeah. Wow, Jenny. She says, I cannot take Letha's name, sir. Will you keep this up? Anyways, I'm gonna say this a couple of times today and Friday and during the week, but if you guys have to tune in for Friday's show. Tomorrow's show too. But next Friday's show, Jenny has got some big plans, let's just say, and I'm not gonna ruin them, but there's only 13 people in here now. I'm gonna keep talking about it, but all I gotta say is be here July 11th. Friday, July 11th. That's all I gotta say. Do not miss that day. Oh. So Jenny's got some plans. And Jenny, you got some competition here, man. This is Short Man. He just sent in 1,234 sats, Jenny. And he says, what happens when you steal Jen's number? I don't know what happens. That's a good question. Because she likes to steal people's number too. I like big plans. Need more hints. That's what Scotty says. Let me put Scotty on the wheel. Short Man, what are you doing to Jenny here, man? What are you doing to Jenny? Wow, you guys are killing me right now. Scotty 99. Crazy, man. Hey, Scotty, you gotta make sure. Yep, you come with him, Jen. Leave it to Jen. Moonshiki's in the house. What's up, Moonshiki? Moonshiki says, hold on 1 second. Moonshiki says, I am so distracted today. Started a new game, but still found here. Nice, man. What's the game? Jen says, add Moonshiki. No worries. David B. Happy pre-Independence Day, everyone. Yes, David. We're just talking about that. How are you, brother? Good to see you. Welcome back, sir. My man, David B. David. I buy dinner. That's what happens, Short Man says. Jen says at the Short Man, if you use her name or number. Emily, get sats. Hi, Freedom Family. Hi, Emily. How are you? Gets sats. How are you, man? David, boom. Jen, Scotty, I love it, sir. You'll love it, sir. Yes, you will. You will. David B. And I'll tell you this right now. It doesn't matter how many 99s you send in, unless you send a bunch of them. Let's just say you're going to make a profit that day. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Another hint. Hi, Emily. What's up, GCB? Emily, hello. You're awesome, Jen. She is. Thanks again, Jenny. Jesus. Happy day before Independence Day, sir. Yes, David. Happy Independence Day to him. You're awesome, Jenny says. Ian, GCB. Yep. Yes, happy America's birthday eve. Yes. I'm lurking. What's up, Sharper? You're not lurking no more, brother. How are you? My man Sharper. Sharper than sword. He's stacking like a madman. Bitcoin John says gay pride month is over. I can start sleeping with women again. Oh, that's funny, man. Sharper than sword. Creeping on in. Yeah. Hope everyone is well. Yeah, I'm doing well, Sharper. I hope you're well, brother. How are you? Bitcoin John. That's funny. That is funny, Jenny. Commercial break. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. My man, commercial break is in the house. CB, hey, commercial break. I am basically playing a horse racing trainer game, but instead of horses, it's anime girls running on the track. Yeah, it sounds absurd. Haha. Okay. Whatever you're into, man. Sharper. Jerry, you can't rig the wheel next Friday, though. No, I won't. I won't. Boy, I wish I could sit on that wheel that day, boy. Get my name on that wheel. That would be awesome. Awesome. Damn, I think I ate too many fries, man. Jenny gifted another Jerry Loves Freedom membership. Yeah, Jenny. I'm gonna have to come up with a. You, Jenny, you're legendary. That's what it is. Jenny, legendary. That's just what it is. Scotty with another 99 cents. Thank you, Jenny. That really helps the channel. You know that. Let me know who got that. Nice. Scotty, another 99 cents says, nice. Fridays are tough for me to make, though. Gonna have to try. Yeah, you don't want to miss that one, brother. You don't want to miss tomorrow's either. I got a surprise for you guys tomorrow, too. So stay tuned. These next 2 Fridays, mine, I'm not gonna lie, is not gonna be as epic as Jenny's. Jenny's is gonna be crazy. Okay? I mean, absolutely bonkers. Why not? What did I say? Why not? What did I say, Jenny? I gotta beat Otis and Paul today. In what? Straw Man, what's up? Jenny, what were you referring to? Sorry, I was just talking my butt off there. Good to see you, Straw Man. In my heart, in this cold heart. Jack Boog, what's up? Jack's here? I didn't even see him. Oh, he's the one that got it. Okay. Thank you, Jenny. Hi, Straw Man. What's up? Lauren, who else wants to grow up and be like Jen? To be like Jen, exactly. I do. Why not put yourself up on the wheel that night? Oh, I got you. No, I can't do that. But thank you, though, Jenny. Thank you very much. First to the membership donation. Okay. Jenny, I think you might gifted the most memberships. It's close one between you and Otis. I don't know. Straw. Yeah, he's lurking somewhere. Probably is. My birthday, my rules. Yeah, Jen, I know, honey, but you know, I can't do that. I'm the host. You know what I mean? Sins in the house. Howdy, Jerry and BFF fam. Yes. No, that is your day, Jenny. And you are incredible, Jenny. Jesus. Sin, I was just talking about Jenny. Jenny just I went to Steak and Shake. Sin. Look at this, Cindy. I got to show you this, just in case you weren't here. I spent 20,000. If it shows up, oh, there it goes. I spent 20,865 sats, Sin, on my lunch. Me, my daughter, and my grandson. And I said that just to show people, hey, I'm spending and stuff. And then Jenny turns around and gives me the same amount and says for dinner. Ain't that crazy, Sin? I told her, I said, you're giving Letha a run for her money for the nicest woman in Bitcoin. What would Jen do? Yes. WWJD. Remember that? Hello, Sin. OJ the Juice Man's back. Jenny got to beat them in NBA Jam, arcade version, not SNES. Yes. OJ, what's up, brother? Put you on the wheel. OJ. The Juice Man. I love that name. Juice Man. Welcome back, man. I haven't seen you in a couple days. Jen. Then put your grandbaby up there. Oh, Jenny. I know, but you guys already donate to me and stuff like that. I don't want to mess anybody's odds up, Jenny. You know what I mean? I'm here for you guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's your you know what that day. So finger pick. What's up, brother? But I really appreciate that though, Jenny. I really do. Thank you. But I don't want to take away from anybody, you know? Sensei. Flipper here. Hey, Flipper, how you doing, honey? Finger picked. Woo, woo, he's back. I saw the video. Tablet broke down. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Hey guys, happy July 4th Eve. Yes, Neode. What's up, bro? How are you? We're late today, but we're still here. It's no biggie. No. Next Saturday is actually her birthday, but on Friday she's got a big birthday jam she's gonna do. Nice, Jen. Yeah, wasn't that nice, then? That's crazy. BHF, July 2nd. Yep. July 12th. Yep. Patty P is in the house. Speaking of your twin, Patty, we're just talking about Jenny. She did something very nice for me. She paid for my lunch today. Me, my daughter, and my grandson's lunch at Steak and Shake with Sats. Sin, boom. Jen equals rock star. Yeah. Jenny Legendary. That's what I'm going to call her. I think I called her that before, but I'm calling her Jenny Legendary. Forget it. Jenny Legendary. That's what she is. Jenny Legendary. That's you. If you're a legend on this channel, you gotta be like Jenny, because she's legendary. Hey, hi everyone. Hola, David, Patty, VHF twin, Fanny, Patty P's in the house. Patty, VHF David, Sin Diesel. Oh yeah, you did mention that earlier. Yep. VHF, boom, Patty, love. Gave the furry freeloader a babysitter bone. He has left me alone for the last 20 minutes, another hour before I hear a peep from him at least. Huh? Oh, you got a good bone for him, huh? That's good, man. He's chilling. Neode. Hi, friend. Hey, Neode. Hey, twin. Twin. Hey, Jen. Who are we rigging the wheel for tonight? I have a feeling it'll be Jen's night. Yes. Hola, Fanny. Jen, good seeing you in Noster. Okay. VHF says legendary. Ooh, I like that. What do you guys think about that? Like LeBron, like legendary. That's dope, actually. I'm going to write that right now. Jenny. How'd you spell that? Legend. That's awesome, man. There it is. Legend. I spelled it wrong. Dairy. Dary. Dary. Got it. That's awesome, VHF. Love it. Absolutely love it. What's up, Sin? VHF, nice. Put me in, coach. What's up, y'all? How are you, man? Good to see you, my friend. Yo, Sin, Picker, Hoofty. Yes. Hey. Yeah. Boom. Jen's night. Yes. It's going to be crazy, man. Crazy. Sharper, Sin, VHF. I love that. Yes, I love that, man. Oh, yeah, Jen. Thanks for the Nostr. I was wondering if it was you. Nice, guys. I got to get on Nostr more, man. I have not won in a couple of nights, so I would not be opposed to that. Got you. Thanks for the follow on Nostr. Got you, man. And the whole Freedom family. That's right, Packer. And your whole family as well, sir. The legendary family. That's pretty cool. Yo, you like Jenny likes it. Okay, cool. Love that name. Got it. That's her name. Cool. Thanks, man. VHF. You are a man. You're the man with that name. That is a dope name. Hi, Patty P. How you doing this hot day? Patty P. Flipper says hello. I think that's Flipper. Sin Diesel. Yes, I haven't figured out how to use it yet, but I finally got signed up for it. Nice. Yeah, we all follow each other, man. We're fam, man. We are family, guys. You know what I mean? Let's look at this. Hey, look at this, guys. If we're not family, look at this map. A little crooked. Boom. Look at that, guys. Look what we got going on here, man. It's insane. So far, yet so close, you know? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't think Nostr is in Canada. Oh, yes, it is, Patty P. Yes, it is. Just a heads up, the kids type on my phone as well while we watch on big screen. Nice. Okay. Thank you, man. Jerry, I usually send you your 1845 Zats from my Nostr, FYI. So get on it, sir. I am on it. I have a Nostr. I have a Nostr, sir. I'm just not on it that much, but I know I need to be. I think my MPub is in the profile. I think it's in the description, I think. But I'm on it. Let me show you. I'm definitely on it. I just gotta get on there more. You know? Oh, Mia's here. Mia just texted me. She says, I'm in your city, then off again. I'm headed to LAX. Oh, nice. Come on the live. She must have just landed. Nice. I might have to get a shirt that says that. Yes, that's dope. I would definitely get that, Jenny. Patty P, how was your day, twin? What's up, y'all? Salute to you. Jerry should get a shirt that says his channel and on the back, say it kinda a thing. Say it kinda a thing. Hey, I'm not opposed to that. Hi, everybody. Fantastic day. Hope you enjoy it today too. Yes. Sharper. I'm gonna take a minute to check on my friend. Okay. Got you, Jenny. If you win, I'll just put your, I got you, Jenny. Don't worry about it. 21 in the chat. Just got in from the gym. So glad we're a bit late today. Gorgeous day here today. Not too hot. How was your day, Jenny? Oh, the map. Yes. The map, short man. Don't you love it? Look at that. Love that freaking map, man. Absolutely love it. Okay. BTC Backpacker says, Lurv, anyone needs help with Nostr, message me in the signal chat. Yeah, BTC Backpacker is our resident Nostr guy. You know, you say you know a guy? He's the guy. I know your Nostr is a zombie account. I'm following you there. Haha. Yeah, you know what? I should put the live up on there. Thanks, BTC Backpacker. Will do. Fanny P was pretty relaxing for the most part. You know, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna put the live on Nostr. Let's see. Share, copy. Let's see. We're live. Let's see. See if that works. Note published. Let's see. Like by Sin Diesel. Thank you, Sin. Johnny B. Good's back. What's good, y'all? Johnny, what's up, brother? Good to have you, man. Johnny, did I put you on the map yet? The Bitcoiners for Freedom map? Johnny C. In the place to be. I'm good, man. How are you, my brother? Philly. Hey, Jerry and BTC Freedom fam. What's up, man? Hey, Johnny. How you doing, Philly? Greg. A.K.A. Philly. You guys are giving me the freaking best job in the world, man. I swear. When I have to miss this show, I get really, really sad. Not yet, brother. Okay, I'll put you on there. Appreciate you, no doubt, man. I'm good. Good to see that, man. Hi, everybody. I'm happy to be here from Hodler. Thank you, Hodler. Good to see you, honey. Philly. Just shared on Noster, Jerry. Thank you, BTC Backpacker. I appreciate that. Really do, man. Howdy, Patty P. What's good, Johnny? Johnny, what city and state you live in, brother? So I can put you up on there. Followed by Cosmic Whispers. And somebody just sent me a big donation. We're live. Repost St. Diesel. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. You guys are great, man. Thank you. 21 big ones, 21 sats. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Be more. Team Diesel, what's poppin'? What's up, Sin? Happy 4th, everyone. Yeah. Be more. You know what's crazy, Johnny? I was just watching highlights of your boy earlier of Tank Davis, man. That's my guy right there. He's got a crib out here too. Baltimore. I'm very familiar with Baltimore, man. Love Baltimore. Be more, Johnny says. Boom. There was a commercial. Remember that Be More commercial with Carmelo Anthony back in the day, Johnny? I don't know if you're old enough to remember that. Johnny C. Capahala. All right, Johnny, this is how we're going to do this, bro. Capahala. We're going to put your icon as orange, my friend. And then we're going to put your name large. No, sorry. Your medium default. Yep. We're going to put your name as large. Excuse me. Boom. And then we're going to put your name in orange, brother. And welcome to the Bitcoiners for Freedom map out there in Be More, Maryland. Love it. You are part of a big, big family, but we're not that far away from each other. And here we are, guys. Gotta love it. So, Sam. Tank, a young legend. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Happy 4th, Greg. Johnny says, hey, yes, sir. You in there, brother. You in there. You don't have anyone from Minnesota. Guess I need to get on the map. Is that MN, Minnesota? What city and state you from, short man? Or city? Let me know if I can put you on there, short man. Please and thank you, bro. I'm going to spin the wheel here soon. Get these sats popping. Jenny's here. She's just taking care of a sick friend. So if she wins, I'm just going to automatically give them to her. Plus, she's Jenna Legendary. Oh, 42 sats too. Sorry. That came in before the 21. 42 sats. Big donation. Thank you very much, brother. When you measure your wealth in Satoshis, 1 sat to me is big. Okay? I measure my wealth in Satoshis, not Bitcoin, not dollars. My net worth is how many Satoshis I have. And I suggest you do the same. Yup, Worthington, Minnesota. Okay, bro. Worthington, Minnesota. Okay. Let's fly over there, man. Whoops. Worthington, Minnesota. All right, let's fly up there, bro. Boom. Look at you. Short man. Short man's in the house. Put your icon as orange. Put your name in large. Short man, and put your name in orange. There you go, bro. Short man's in the house. Come on, man. Is that in the right place? Oh, yeah, it's Salt. Real South Minnesota. Our first Minnesotan. That's what's up. It's cold in Minnesota. Yeah, I'm from Rochester, New York, short man. So every time I type in Rochester in something, it always pops up Rochester, Minnesota. I know you know that. You guys got a famous hospital there, I believe, in Rochester, Minnesota, don't you? I thought either that or Montana, but Montana is MT then. Yeah. Bitcoin Bacon Booty. Hey, Jerry, you're live. Yes, I am. And you're live too, being here. How are you, Bitcoin Bacon Booty? Triple B's. Good to see you, ma'am. How's the weather there in Canada? Anyways, yeah, we're a little late today. Sure is, Greg, but it's 98 today. Oh, that's beautiful, man. How you like your governor, short man? I'm guessing you don't like him too much. How the hell did that guy become the governor, man? Listening in on my walk home. We'll participate more soon. Okay, I got you. Big. If you leave, just let me know. But if you win, I'm just gonna automatically give your sats. Okay. Yep. MT Montana. Yeah. Same temp today as me, and I live in Phoenix, Arizona. Haha. It's a different type though. Different type. The 42 was from me. For some reason, when I hit the zap icon on Nostr via Primal, it sends a default 42 sats. Frustrating at times. Have to hit up Backpacker, figure out how to change default zap. Okay. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yep, it's the Mayo Clinic. Yeah, every time. Not a fan. I figured not. Triple B's. Toronto was 28 degrees Celsius today. Very nice. Weather is fantastic here now. Cooler over here for sure. Nice. Yeah, it's been hot everywhere pretty much. Look at Backpacker. Liking my live and sharing it. Thank you. Just as Sin did as well. Appreciate that. Carbo passing the oval will be a mess for other recent predictions. Yeah, he's an idiot. Hey, Triple B. So nice today. Yes. Hope you're enjoying it, Patty. V says, hey, guys. Happy Thursday, Jerry. What's up, V? Good to have you back, brother. How are you? V is my man. We about to spin here soon, guys. We use Fahrenheit round these parts. LOL. Yeah, we do, but it's different. It's different up there in Canada. Mostly everybody uses Celsius, but America and a lot of countries drive on the left side of the road too. V for Vendetta. V for victory. He's a winner around here. All right, guys. Wheels looking right. Just like how you play poker, you say pot looking right. Pot's looking right. Wheels looking right. Again, this is Independence Eve, July 3rd, 2025. The first block we're going to spin is 893 for today's spin. I appreciate and love every single one of you for being here. You guys know that when a block comes out during our live stream, we celebrate. We have a block subsidy today of 100 Satoshis. The block subsidy for the blockchain on the base layer is 3.125 or 300,125,000 Bitcoin or Satoshis. We do 100. And we're going to do our thing. So again, happy pre-Independence Day. It's really our birthday. It's 249 because they rolled it on July 2nd, the Independence Declaration of Independence, but it didn't come into workings or fruition until July 4th. Thomas Jefferson, the great man. So let's spin it for the first spin of July 3rd, 2025, block 893. Good luck, and let's spin this thing. Let's see who can win this thing. No doubt, V. Jenny Legendary. Patty. Legendary. She wins. Greg, I'm in Phoenix also. Nice. Well, Jenny won because she's here. She's just checking on her friend right now. Congratulations, Jenny. You don't got to say nothing. I got you. Hey, Patty. Jen. Yes. What do you guys want to talk about today? Because, the big, beautiful bill passed today. I'm here. I think my friend is still tapping. Okay. Congratulations, Jen. Legendary. Congratulations. You're the first winner, rightfully so. My buy just went through, my strike buy. My endorphins just go off like I just used a drug. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh no, next to legendary. Scotty just sent me a zap and he says, "Oh no, I'm next to legendary." He spelled your name like that. You're gonna win, man. Don't worry. My hourly buy went through for $1. We got 912 sats, guys. 912 of the hardest units in the world. Love it, man. Thank you guys so much. Again, this is my job, man, to collect as many sats as I can and to give out as many as I can in the process and learn while we earn. And that's important. Always give, man. Always give. I give a lot of sats, man, during the day. but I get them back when they finally move 1,000 sats or get 1,000 sats with the speed wallet. But I have a lot of sats in pending. So, but every once in a while, every couple of days, I'll get that 1,000 sat referral, and they also get the 500 sats just for signing up. So it's great. Definitely sign up for the Bitcoin drug. Yes. Do you want an unbiased video breaking down the highlights of the BBB, Jerry? Yes, I do. Sin, I do. Did you guys know why Celsius and Fahrenheit are different? Some dude in France created Celsius using fresh water, while another dude in either Denmark or Netherlands used salt water. Nice. Good to know. VHF, thank you. John, my neighbor, that's awesome. Are you in the Signal group? Scotty, I didn't land 2 nights in a row. You still got a chance, friend. VHF, salt water and fresh water have different physical properties. VHF, the dude in the Netherlands was probably smoking those leafy greens at the time. Haha. But yeah, you guys should definitely get on the Speed app for sure. Pull up a little commercial for it, like we always do. And here it is, the lovely Natalie Burnell.
Is Steak and Shake, where you can now pay with Bitcoin. You can skip the credit and debit cards, forget cash, and just scan a QR code to send sats. Let me show you. Now, I hadn't been to Steak and Shake in forever, so I didn't realize they now have these self-serve kiosks that make the process super fast and easy. I ordered a classic steak burger and fries, which, by the way, are now cooked in beef tallow, the old-fashioned way, and they're amazing. At checkout, I choose Pay with Bitcoin, and up pops the QR code. Now, all of this was enabled by Speed Wallet, which I'm so proud has been a partner of my show since 2023. I scan the QR code with my Speed Wallet, and boom, done in seconds. No middlemen, no fees, just real food paid with real money. By the way, if you use Speed Wallet at any Steak and Shake, you get 1,000 sats back in Lightning. Now, a few minutes later, my order was ready. Tasty burger and hot, crispy tallow fries. And the best part, I paid in Bitcoin. This is how adoption happens, one steak burger at a time.
Yep. Absolutely. Love it. I will never, ever eat at another burger place again. Why would I? Sin. VHF, that's cool to know. It is. Very cool to know. Okay, Sin just sent me the video. Thank you, Sin. Sin's such a great resource, man. Love having him on our team, man. As adopted. 23 minutes. Okay, good. Trump's tax stimulus just passed. What's inside the big, beautiful bill? Meet Kevin. Oh, meet Kevin. You like Meet Kevin, man? Sin, you like Meet Kevin? He's I like clear value tax better, but Kevin kind of runs me the wrong way. But if he's unbiased and he's saying some good stuff, we'll see. Did anyone see if the no capital gain tax on transactions under 600 Bitcoin stayed in the BBB? Huh? Good question. I don't know. Betty P, have you gotten any videos you want us to see? Have you gotten any videos? Not yet, brother. Not yet, my man. It was unbiased. Okay, we'll check it out. Clear value tax is goated. Yeah, I like him. When I want to learn something about something, because he is unbiased. I mean, I watch both sides, left and right. But Kevin, no offense to you, Sin, obviously, but Kevin's kind of a clown to me. He's been caught in a lot of stuff, and I just don't vibe with Kevin no more. I used to watch Kevin a few years back, but once I found out all the stuff he was doing, I don't mess with him that much. But we still can watch it though, Sin. That's no knock on you, obviously, because you're definitely not like him. But let's see. And Kevin is smart though, so I haven't listened to him in a while. Honestly, probably in over a year. So let's see what he's got to say. Do you guys want to hear about the big beautiful bill? By the way, because this is a Bitcoin channel, so I don't want to just put it out there. Kevin leans hard. Does he? Where's he lean to? Because I don't know. Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin, VHF. Hope everyone's having a great day. Chicken is in the house. What's up, Chicken? How you doing? Let me know if you guys want to talk about the big beautiful bill. If you don't, we don't have to. From my understanding, the no capital gains on 600 or less didn't make it in. Okay. Senator Lummis said she was still going to push for it. Okay. Thanks for that information, Sin. Sin, you just need to make a video about the big beautiful bill. We'll watch your video. I'm pretty sure nobody can break it down like you, my friend. Let's do a couple more spins here. And let's see what happens. Moonshiki says, basically all I know is it raises debt ceiling by gigantic amount. No idea what else, all else in it. There's a lot of good stuff in it. And obviously it's Trump's job because this is Trump's big, beautiful bill. This is Trump's signature bill to basically get a lot of the stuff, 80% of the stuff that he wants done outside of what he's done now in the executive order for his presidency. His presidency literally was riding on this. So I told you guys yesterday, I mean, I didn't have to tell you this, but obviously it was going to be passed with the majority of the House being, Republican and the Senate being Republican. So, oh, nice. Okay, just got a referral from something. Hopefully, okay. So here's Scotty 99 sent 99 sats. Hopefully they include the sats to Scotty amendment in the bill. Hopefully they did, Scotty. Oh man, July 14th starts quote unquote crypto week. Really? I didn't know that. Okay, thanks, Sin. 26 people watch. People, we need 26 likes. We do, man. We do. One thing is for sure, it pays to be married. When Trump is in office, lots of tax benefits. For real. For real, Sin. Hello, everyone. GOW, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. I know your daughter was pretty happy, huh? See, all you had to do is be patient, man. And you'll be a winner. All right, who wants to get married to save money? Jen said. GOW. Crypto week. Oh, I had no clue. Me neither. Let's do it, Jen. Sin, I'm gonna have to look at those getting hitched soon, for real. So do you guys want to talk about the big beautiful bill or no? Let me know if you want me to. Big beautiful bill. Just say triple B's, yes or no. If you want me to, we'll talk about it. If not, we won't. Anyone need tax benefits? I am not married. I might want to get out of the damn EU. Haha. No, that's right, Mint Moonshiki. Right, Sin. At this point, I'm going to take applications for the tax break. For real. Yes, I won a lot today also. Oh, good. But then bought something and forgot to use a 5% off code. But still having a great day. Nice, man. Okay, Short Man wants to hear about the triple B's. Not you, Bitcoin bacon booty. V says yes, it's important. Okay. Yeah, I want to talk about it too. I mean, because it does affect us, guys. It does affect us and our Bitcoin. It really does. But again, people have yelled at me about talking about politics, so I got to be doing our thing. Let's see here. I appreciate the donations, guys. You guys are too kind, man. He almost makes me want to expand my offspring so I can get some of that tax credit increase and that 1,000 savings for newborns between now and 2028. Wow. That's incredible. Triple B. Okay, Jenny. Bitcoin John. That's a trip, sir. Yes, I can use those incentives to stack more sats. Exactly, bro. Exactly, Sin Diesel. Sensei. Copy. I'm going to bring this to my Twitter. We're going to watch this on... we're going to watch the Sin video from Meet Kevin. And I'm going to give you my breakdown as well. Triple B. These are many trips. It's going to take all those sats plus some to get those suckers to 18. Yeah. Yes, it will. All right, so let's see where we're at here. Profile. All right, let me see. Heart that. All right, let's do a couple of more spins real quick and we'll get right into that video, okay? Because we're behind on the spins. All right, Jenny was the first winner, block 893. Jenny, let's do 894. And let's see who can go for more. Flipper. Congratulations. If you guys are texting me, it's not coming through. Oh, here it goes. VHF Facts Gen. I got a 13-year-old and probably going to have to help support him for way longer than 18 years. Yep. Yo, congratulations, bro. Flipper. Woohoo. Yep. Congratulations, family. It's 894. Let's do 895. She's like, I won. Yes. Woohoo. See, Scotty, you have a chance. Just went the wrong way. Sharper. Sharper. Congratulations, bro. Jen, haha, not if you know how to make it work for you. I did pretty well with my current kiddos. Now I have the power of BTC, coupling that with homeschooling. See what he says next. Sharper, woohoo. Yep. Sharper's in the house. We know he's here. He's doing push-ups right now. Let's see if he can win 896. EB. EB. Couple. Sin says, couple that with homeschooling, and the new kiddos have an unfair advantage over their older siblings. Wow. Yeah. Boy, I would love to be Sharper's son, boy. Sharper. I mean, Sin's son. Well, Sharper too. Shit. What am I talking about? Wonder if I can buy a social for the furry freeloader. Yep. EB, Jen, present. Yep. Let's go. I know you boys are here. Sharper and EB back to back. Let's do 897. Flipper. Again. Flipper again. Guys, if you know anybody that likes free sats, tell them to come on into the show. There are people that have been on the show, no joke, that have won thousands of sats just for coming in. Okay? And there's a few of them that are here. Jen, if new quote-unquote immigrants can, why not? Exactly. And the Democrats vote against it. They vote against immigrants not be able to get Medicaid. They want immigrants to get Medicaid. And they want all people that are not working just to get Medicaid. All Trump and us are saying, man, do 20 hours of work. Why are you going to sit in the couch as a 33-year-old man and get free Medicaid? And it's not free Medicaid, and the government's not paying for it, and the taxes are not paying for it. The American people, we are paying for it. It's so funny. I seen a meme. It said, I'm going to put it on my Twitter. Let me see if I can find that picture. I'm going to show it to you. Here it goes. It says, who wants free stuff? Everybody raise their hand. When one guy asks, then another guy asks, who wants to pay for other people's free stuff? They say no. Idiots, man. Idiots. I thought you wanted free stuff. The only way you're getting free stuff if you pay for other people's free stuff. Dumbasses. These people make me sick, man. They're so stupid. Sorry, I missed you, buddy. Some idiots riding a motorcycle through the courtyard. Yep. Double. Yes. Double for Flipper. Yay, Flipper. Yay, Flipper. Jen, no worries. Jen, she wants you to have this one. Jen, she wants you to have this one. Flipper. Hello, can you put me on the wheel? Thank you. No doubt, young lady. How are you? Sakura TBH. Congratulations yesterday. You were a big winner yesterday, huh? Big winner. Jen, I saw the fakest Social Security card ever a couple weeks ago. I was like, well, you do work at McDonald's. I don't think they care. Ha. That's funny as hell. Sent you via Prima how to change your sats, and got it. Oh, Flipper, thank you, sweetheart. What are we doing? Are you saying, Flipper, do you want me to give Jen your sats? Is that what you're saying, honey? Congratulations, old backpack. Let me check it out. Thanks, brother. Let me know and I'll put that down if that's what you meant. Who wants free stuff? Who wants to pay for other pieces of free stuff? Exactly. Okay, Flipper, you want to give him to Jenny. That is very kind of you. To Jenny. The young one giving up 100 sats to Jenny Legendary. Jenna Legendary. Jenna Dairy. With Flipper, yep. All right. We got some winners here. And we got some very big donations going on too. Thank you, Flipper. That's a big donation for somebody your age. Thank you very much. $8.98 time. Let's do it. The butcher strikes again. What did I say wrong this time? What did I say wrong this time? I'm always saying something wrong. Sharper again. Sharper. Legendary. Oh, got you. The source. Sharper. Legendary. Got you, Jenny. Legendary. I can't say nothing. Sharper times 2. Neo, wheels broken. Always lands in the same couple of areas. Maybe the people I know are people I know are asleep when you stream, or in case of those in the Philippines have no time because of kids or work. Okay, no doubt. Thank you though, man. Owen Brody, hey, VT sent me here. VT, Owen Brody, how are you? Good to have you. Welcome in. Bless you. Grandson's out there sneezing. Owen Brody, nice. How are you, Owen? Sharper, yo, we got you. LOL, Owen. You know Owen? How we doing, gang? Welcome, gang. Welcome, Owen. Hey, Owen, welcome. Owen Brody, my boy. Okay, V sent you. All right. It's been a while, and now I'm getting them. Yep. Hey, gang, you won yesterday too, Sharper. Hey, how you doing, Adelaide Sparky? We'll put you on the wheel of Satoshi, okay? I know I probably said that name wrong. ADE LAIDE Sparky. All the way from Australia. So is it in the morning over there? Is it Friday morning? Or what? Yeah, I own in a few Discord servers I'm on. Nice. I'm good, my man. I'm good, man. Good to have you, brother. Good to have you. Aussie. V's recruiting everyone. Thank you, V. Aussie. Okay, got you. I told you I would, but not all at once. Got you, V. Appreciate that, bro. All right, see if these young people can win some sats. Hope you guys explain the rules to them. We're spinning this wheel. Your name is on it. If it lands on your name, you win 100 Satoshis. It's as simple as that. Let's spin it. Let's see who wins it for block 899. VHF. Jerry, how the blue did you say Adelaide correctly, but chopped up everything else? Because my mind is scrambled, brother. My mind is scrambled. Sparky, you won a few nights ago, but had left already. Yeah. Anyway, Aussie. Sid. Yep, almost lunchtime. Dang. VHF. Woo woo. Oh, you're in Australia too? If you want, you guys, I can put you on the Bitcoiners for Freedom map. Tell me the city and state and country you're in, I guess, and I'll put you on the map if you like. Feeling the love, brother. Yeah, I want to put you. I only got one person in Australia right now, so I'd love to put you guys on the map. If you don't mind, you guys come back every day and win some free sats, man. Why not? Who doesn't want free sats? Let me know. Drop your city and state. VHF, you're the winner, brother. And I know you're not going to keep them, so tell me who you want me to give them to so I can pass them along. Yeah, that's right. I do. I got Dean and Joey. Sin always keeps me straight. But it's very lonely out there, though, Sin. Yes, Joey and Dean. Yep. Look at that. We think just alike. Let's see. Watch. Joey and Dean. Let's look at Australia real quick. Let's fly over there. Don't have Dean on the map yet, though. So I got to put him on there. Got to put him on there. Let's spin it again. VHF, you're the winner, but you're going to give him to somebody. So I'll wait until you're done putting that thing together. I know what you're putting together. Block 900. Let's do it. Let's do it. Look at that. Owen Brady. As soon as he comes in, he's winning. Jenny with another win. Thank you, VHF. Okay, give him to Jenny. Nice. And then my man just got here. Owen Brody is the winner. You're a beast. Owen, you have won 100 Satoshis, brother. Do you have a speed wallet, my friend? If you don't, let me know. He's in Brisbane, Queensland. Okay, let's see. Let's fly over there. Boom. Put my man right here. Owen Brody. Here's how we're going to do this, bro. Put your icon in orange. Put your name as large. Put your name orange. There you go, bro. Welcome to the team, sir. You're in there like swimwear. Do you have a speed wallet? Yes, Owen Beast. Congrats, Owen. Rowan. Oh, thanks, VH. I appreciate you so much. Owen, whoa. I do have speed. Okay, drop your address, brother, and I can put you in my little black book. I'll pay you out this evening. Let's see. Owen Brody. Just put your name, not the whole address, bro. Because it won't let you type it in, Owen. Don't put the @ yeah, just the name. Nice one, Aussie, yes. Drop your speed name in the chat minus everything after the @ yep. Brisbane tough. I'll have to visit. Yes. I know you'll gift them anyway, Jen. Jerry will pay you out this evening. Look at Jenny. That's right, Jenny. You know it. It goes to the gifting pile. Yep. She gives them out anyways. Owen Brody. Boy, I would love to see Jenny's wallet. Jenny is definitely packing in the Satoshi department. All right. Owen's first win. Congratulations. It's a historic moment. Congratulations, Owen. Let's go back to the wheel. Let's spin for 901. Owen was 900. Let's do 901. I got a few sats. Not that many, though. Yeah, I'm sure. Patty. Don't nothing go by Patty. Nothing gets by Patty, man. Thanks for having me. No doubt, Owen, but I need your address, brother, so I can send them to you. Speaking of Australia, anybody seen Dean? No, I need to put him on the map, though. Chicken, woohoo. Yes, chicken. I want to add my name there, LOL. Okay, brother. What's that say? Dara Design Edit? Got you, man. Dara Design Edit. How are you, man? Dara Design Edit. Cool name, man. Welcome, man. How'd you hear about the channel, bro? I have a couple of Aussie homies who roast any of us Yanks who don't pronounce Brisbane, and Melbourne correctly. Well, they would definitely be roasting me, brother. You know that. It's in Brisbane and Melbourne. Yeah. The troll says JZD. Huh. JZD. Not sure I understand that, but good, brother. Was on my For You page. Got it, man. Welcome. Hopefully you subscribed. That would be cool if you did. I'd love to have you. I would love to have you, brother. Let's see. YouTube Studio. Let me see something. Analytics. Try and look at the live thing. Troll Boy's in the house. Welcome back. ZD is pasta ass white. I knew that, the troll, but I don't think I'm made of pasta. JZD? Obviously, they never met Jerry. Oh, I'd be in the roaster if they did, Sin. You know that. But Owen, I need your address, brother, so I can put you in my book so I can pay you. Please and thank you. Don't make me beg for it, man. All right. 901. Let's see who can win it. That was Chicken, right? The Chicken. Yeah, Chicken won it. Chicken, you here, bro? Are you here, sir? Let me know. As of this recording, the Bitcoin price today is 109,000. We were touching 111 for a minute. I was getting a lot less sats for my buys. Let's see what my lowest buy was today. Let's see. For my $1, my lowest buy was, let's see. I see 906 and then 908. So 906, we went to 110 something. I must didn't buy when it hit 111. Must only lasted for a few minutes. My speed is just Owen Brody. Okay. Got you. Put you in my book. Owen Brody at speed. App. Let me try that, see if it works, brother, just in case. I'm gonna pay you right now. I see you, Scotty. Hold on one second, brother. Let's see if it works. Owen, ready? Best sound in Bitcoin. Here you go, Owen. Your first payout. Congratulations, bro. Let me know if you got it. Jay says, hopefully getting a nice smash buy today, so I don't mind a bit of a drop. Nice. 99 sats to say that. Scotty also says, happy to hear about the BBB even here. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you, Scotty. Chicken has an answer. Yeah, I'm going to take him off the wheel. Chicken is not in the house, guys. The troll says it's fried chicken that I like. Was the reason you started late was because you were busy delivering pizzas? No, I actually went to Steak and Shake, the troll, and I had a appointment before that. Has everyone hit that like button and subscribe? Thank you, Lauren. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, if you haven't, I wouldn't mind if you did. That would really be appreciated. But only if you like it, of course. Only if you like it. Thank you for saying that, Lauren. I appreciate that. Where's that live thing at? Hold on. Community. Earn content. See analytics. There's a page up here I can look at my community dashboard. I'll look at it later. At Trollboy, yes, he delivered a whole carload to your house, Jenny says. Got it. Thanks, heaps. No doubt, bro. No doubt. The BBB getting passed is the reason Bitcoin is going up. Bitcoin's still stupid, but I'm just providing a reason. Okay. Owen said liked and subbed. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Owen. No notification again. Jay Remmer, what's up, bro? Is your notifications on, though? Anybody else have a problem getting notifications on my channel? Or what? Jenny says, thanks, man. Thank you, Jenny. I don't get notification either, even though I have it set to all. Yeah. Come for Jerry, stay for the troll. Dude cracks me up. He is. He's a fool, man. Absolute fool. Does not like Bitcoin at all. Beach says, I get notifications. I never get notifications, Sin says. Yeah, I get them for other people. Okay. Let's do 901 again, guys. Let's go back in time. Back in time. I got notice. Okay, good. Yeah, he's here. He is here. He's definitely here. Let's see here. Yeah, congratulations. You're the winner, brother. Yep. Triple B's. YouTube is doing y'all a favor with the notifications not appearing, the troll says. Huh. The troll said YouTube is doing y'all a favor with the notifications not appearing. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Hello, BTC Freedom family. Happy 4th weekend. Miss J. She's in the house. How are you, ma'am? Good to see you. We're about to learn about the big, beautiful bill. Miss J, long time no see. How you been, ma'am? Yeah, Miss J. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, where are you at, bud? Oh, y'all's definitely here. Y'all don't leave. You've gone to lurky territory. Hey, Miss J, VHF, hello. At Troy, yes, somehow you keep getting here. Yes. Oh, yeah, I'm here, bro. I know you here, bro. I ain't got to worry about you. There's just certain people I just know that are here. And you are one of them, sir. You are definitely one of them. EB as well. Yep, there you are. Now I can tag you. You fall off if you don't make a comment every so often. Yeah. Hey, Miss J, happy 4th. Troll is a closet Bitcoiner. No, he's not, VHF. I'm telling you, he's not. He really not. Scotty just sent in another 99 cents. Says, nice timing. Best sound in Bitcoin is you coughing, sneezing. Thank you, man. Thank you, Scotty. We all caught up? Yes, we are. We're all caught up with the spins. So we're going to listen to Meet Kevin. He's going to talk about the big, beautiful bill. Put a like on it. And putting 40 hours a week. I can't wait for tax season. All right, let's see what they talk about.
Big beautiful bill. What's inside of it, and what amendments have changed in the last few days? So let's cover everything, including some of the more unique components you may not have heard of before. Let's keep it as straight and simple as possible so we can stick to the facts as much as possible. This is a deficit spending bill, which basically means, yes, it is likely to add to the debt.
Ms. J says, Jerry, OMG, busy. A lot going on. Been busy. How are you? I'm good, Ms. J. Thank you for asking. Oh, troll boy, I can't. Troll's a fool, man. Greg, oh, hello. He just said it's going to add to the debt. So let's see what he says.
Spending bill, which basically means, yes, it is likely to add to the debt. The CBO says up to $3.2 trillion. Cato, which leans a little bit more left, says it's going to cost over $6 trillion. Tax Foundation, which leans a little bit more right, tells us that it's going to grow GDP by over 1.2% on top of whatever our GDP was going to be starting next year. And so that's where everybody's going to have their own opinion on if that's good or if it's bad. Basically, no matter how you slice it, we're taking on debt to borrow from the future to give to the now and boost the economy. One of the components of this bill that was recently added through amendment is a little bit of a unique one, and it has to do with gambling. Under the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017, if you were a professional or casual gambler, you could deduct up to 100% of your losses against your winnings. But you could only include your travel expenses and other business expenses as part of your losses. So in other words, if you made $100,000 and you lost $100,000 in losses and travel, you could net those two against each other and pay no taxes. Now, the amendment maintains that. However, it says you are limited to a 90% deduction on losses, which includes business-related expenses for gambling-style wagers, which means if your travel expenses, hotels, or whatever worked up to $100,000 of losses and actual gambling losses, and your earnings were $100,000, you'd actually be paying taxes. So you'd be coming out of pocket $3,000 to $5,000 in that case just to stay in business, even though you didn't make any money. It sounds like a sin tax, and it was just slid in. It appears to apply to professional gamblers in LLCs or not. Interesting little add in. Charitable giving. There is an increase in the charitable giving limitation, or sort of deduction, I should say, if you take the standard deduction, which most individuals take the standard deduction.
Jenny said, I don't know if I can live up to my new name, though. Yes, you can. You already have. That's why you got the name. Legendary. Exactly. You earned that. You don't have to live up to anything, Jenny. You are the legendary. Vegas is going to be even more lit just in time for Bitcoin Conference 2026. Yeah, it's perfect timing. And the babysitter bone was a success. The furry freeloader is Kato. Nice. KO, nice. Hey, y'all. Lauren and Diesel. Hello, Jen. Gee, Jen, you got a new name, girl. What is going on? She is killing it, Miss J. Donating to people, giving out memberships, donating to the channel. Crazy, Miss J. She's just, I don't know. She's on one with the gifts.
If you take the itemized deduction, you'll have a floor of 0.5% of AGI for deductions on donations, which kind of takes away some of the benefits of donating if you're itemizing, or if you're a corporate donator, that is a 1% floor now. But for most normal folks taking the standard deduction, instead of having a $600 limit on how much you could donate and actually write off against your taxes, if you're single, you can now donate up to $1,000 worth of stuff and write that off on your taxes while taking the standard deduction. And if you're a couple, $2,000. So what does that mean? Well, I don't know. Let's say you have some old AirPods.
Speaking of the legend, Jen. Legendary. Wow. Another Jerry Loves Freedom membership. Speaking of memberships, Jen is a superstar. You go, girl. She is. I love her, man. I love her. Let me see something. See if my boy made a video. Greg Foreman, this did not work out for Democrat. You know what? I'm gonna have to pause this video. I want to watch my boy Greg's video. I think he made a video about the big beautiful bill too. And I want to see what he has to say. Hold on.
Here are some things that have happened. Gas prices down. Economic indicators are decent. Brand new jobs report shows that's much better than expected. And border crossings are down. And now Trump's mega spending bill looks like it's going to be passed by Republicans. How do you Democrats fight back with the win?
You see how CNN says, how do you Democrats, like they're not Democrats? These people make me sick, man. They make me sick. Now, MSDNC, they don't even try to hide it. But CNN is so like, oh, we're just down the middle. What do you mean? You know, how do you Democrats? Yeah, right. This woman's the worst, by the way. Jimmy John's in the house, guys. Jimmy John said, across 110th Street, pimp's trying to catch a woman this week. Jerry is mad because he thought it said meat, Kevin, like meat, like food. Jerry was asking, where's the ribeye, T-bone, and New York strips? LOL. Okay. I can't even watch that trash, Jerry. Yeah, it's straight crazy. 110th Street is a hell of a tester. It is. Keep stacking those sats, Owen. That's right. We're gonna talk about the big beautiful bill. Meet Kevin is not my forte, but I want to see how the Democrats try to thwart Trump. Democrats melt down after desperate stunt backfire, leading to Trump's big beautiful bill passing. See what my boy Greg's got to say.
Wins that Trump can tout.
Well, it depends on how you define win, Sarah. I mean, the way I can summarize this big ugly bill best is Republicans caved, Trump lied, and people will die.
Meanwhile,
a deportation machine that will be unleashed on steroids by this one big ugly bill.
This guy is the worst, man. Hakeem Jeffries is worse. Did you hear what this lady just said? We'll go back to that. She said people will die, she says. These people are so hyperbolic and such liars. If you listen to the Democrats and the mainstream media, you're just brainwashed and stupid. But this dude right here, discount Obama, dollar store Obama, he's got a personality like a cardboard. Nobody follows this guy. And he's the House majority leader. This guy is a nobody, bro. What are you talking about? CNN is totally unbiased. Yeah. Speaking of Jimmy John, I catered Jimmy John's to the maintenance office crew yesterday in a doggy daycare today. Wow. Speaking of Jimmy John's, was a man. Yes. Yes. Best one I've heard all day. Right, sure, man. I definitely felt some sarcasm here. But this dude, Hakeem Jeffries, is a word. This is discount Obama right here, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. Okay. Somebody just made an anonymous donation. And they said, okay. They just added $21 and said add it to the wheel. So I'm going to use that as 21,000 sats. Wow. Somebody just gave $21. I'm going to do 21,000 sats. And I'm going to put that on the wheel. Wow. Thank you very much. Made me think of Jimmy John. Ed Jen, you were laying down 6 inches for the crew. Actually, more your size. It was a 2-inch box, Jenny says. Wow. BHF, thank you so much. Nice. Yes. Thank you to whoever just made that donation. $21 is what? Is that 21,000 sats, guys? Let's see what that is today. She told me to put it on the wheel. So I'm going to put it on the wheel. Thank you so much for that. Jen, right? Let's see what $21 is right now. Oh, it's actually less than 21,000 sats. It's probably, let's see. If I buy $21, it'll get me 19,000 sats. That's what it'll get me. Thanks for donation. Yeah, so I'm going to put 19,000. Wow, I'm not going to put that on the wheel. We'll work it out. Thank you so much. It's a big donation.
Big ugly bill.
What do you make of Hakeem Jeffries at the podium for more than an hour trying to discredit this bill right now?
Well, Maria, I'm not going to take firefighting advice from an arsonist. The Democrats had the majorities. They blew out the budget. They had the tons of wasteful spending, and we inherited a mess. And under President Trump's leadership, along with Speaker Johnson and Leader Thune, we are going to get the economy humming again via the private sector. This is a Main Street Working America bill. It is going to address the affordability crisis. We are going to increase working people's wages. And, the Democratic Party, a president doesn't stand for anything. They're just against everything. And let's see where the economy is this time next year. Yeah. I think this bill, over the next year, we are going.
That's what I always say. I said that this morning. Democrats don't stand for anything. All they do is they're just the anti-Trump party. That's it. Sorry, Jim, I couldn't pass that opportunity. Yeah. Jay, I made a converter that runs on Hotmail of Geico, of Coin Geico, updates every 30 seconds. Wow. Can you put that in the, yeah, send that, please, V. Bruh, just round up 21K sats and stop being cheap. Yeah, okay. I can send if you want. Yes. Uniparty. Sometimes, but not right now, because they're all voting against each other. They hate each other right now, bro. But yeah, there's definitely a uniparty, no doubt.
Going to see growth like we have not seen. And importantly, it is going to be non-inflationary growth, which is something the Democrats couldn't do.
On this vote, the yeas are 218, the nays are 214. The motion is adopted. Without objection, the motion.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we got to talk about Democrats who are fuming over the fact that President Trump's big, beautiful bill has officially passed the House after the Senate version was passed. Now the House has passed it. Now it's going to the president's desk. They're going to have a signing ceremony tomorrow on July 4th on Independence Day, which I think is appropriate, right? And this is the defining piece of legislation for President Trump's second term. I think that his whole legacy is riding on this bill being successful. And I personally believe that people should give it a chance, right? I personally think that the bill is not perfect, right? But that doesn't mean that there are not good things in the bill and that there are not middle-class wins in the bill, because there certainly are middle-class wins, okay? But if
I swear to God, this kid sounds just like me, man. This is what I was saying this morning in my video. I don't particularly like it, but I think it's going to be okay. You know what I mean? You know, again, I don't like it because of they're adding to the spending. But again, with the supply side stimulus and the growth of the GDP, meaning growing our economy, hey, again, the American part of me loves it, but the Bitcoiner in me says, I don't want to add more to the debt. But I think it's going to work out pretty good. It's a pocket tool. Okay, cool. Miss J, question mark? I love it. Miss J, V wants to know what you're laughing at. Jimmy John, the BBB just shows there's no difference between the Republicans and Democrats. Both tax and spend a-holes. No. My Nasser post, just like the United States of America celebrating its 250th anniversary, let's see Bitcoin, the ultimate game changer, soar to 250,000 by the end of the year. Wow. That'd be great. BTP, Backpacker, hello. I just want to be able to write OT off. You said Jerry is cheap. No, he was talking. Jimmy John said that, Miss J, not V. Jimmy John said that. He's always messing with me. Always.
If you listen to Democrats, you would believe that it's the end of the world, that you're going to die, right? Millions of people are going to die because of this bill, which is what Hakeem Jeffries, a.k.a. Team Obama, a.k.a. Discount Obama, okay, a.k.a. No Swag Obama, tried to...
You see what I'm saying? You see? Discount Obama. That's exactly what I call him. No Swag Obama. That is so funny, man. I love this kid, man. Love him.
Push on the House floor as he spoke for hours and hours and hours. I believe the dude spoke for 6 to 8 hours on the House floor, putting people to sleep, talking about how, again, the bill is going to kill people, but also at the same time saying some things that I think may have made some GOP congressmen, at least according to J.D. Vance, who are on the fence, actually vote yes on the bill, because according to Hakeem Jeffries, this is going to put President Trump's mass deportation agenda on steroids, which, again, in my opinion, it is a very positive thing.
All-out assault on the care, Mr. Speaker, being provided by Planned Parenthood, the medical care being provided by Planned Parenthood. Speaker, that's not what this country should be all about. Manu wasn't the only one. The only American citizen who's been targeted.
And the thing is, this dude has no self-awareness whatsoever. I love this one. Obama light, diet Obama. This Jeffrey guy is a freaking clown. Oh my God, the biggest clown, man. And he is the majority leader for Democrats. He's a minority leader in the whole House, but he's the leader. You know what I mean? He has no self-awareness whatsoever. He thinks he's up there being so profound, like he's going to do something. He's just standing on a soapbox, literally doing nothing, man. Nothing. Worst Obama cosplay ever. Yeah. Again, he's got the personality of a cardboard box, man. This dude is like, oh my God. I call him Yo Mama, he says. Hello. This guy's a joke, man.
by the deportation machine, a deportation machine that will be unleashed on steroids by this one big ugly bill. We know that, in fact, is the case. That's not hyperbole.
I thank the gentleman from Missouri. I thank you, Mr. Speaker. You know, Ronald Reagan said one time that no speech should be longer than 20 minutes. And unlike the Democrat leader, I'm going to honor my colleague's time and be a little more brief than that. All right. I just want to say something that many of us learned when we were children. We were taught, you know, it takes a lot longer to build a lie than to tell the simple truth. My friends and colleagues on both sides of the aisle, we've waited long enough. Some of us have literally been up for days now. But this day is a hugely important one in the history of our nation. We have a big job to finish.
Yeah, so Hakeem Jeffries' soliloquy, again, seems to have backfired because, again, J.D. Vance put this out here. Again, I'm not sure it's a joke. I'm not sure if this is real or what, but, you know, I can imagine that, you know, a good Republican hearing that this bill is going to put President Trump's mass deportation agenda on steroids should probably vote for the bill, right? If you're on the fence. JD says, a GOP congressman just texted me, quote, I was undecided on the bill, but then I watched Hakeem Jeffries' performance, and now I'm a firm yes. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think Democrats are convincing anybody except the liberals who like to be fear-mongered too about what's in the bill.
People are going to have their SNAP and WIC cut back. People are going to go hungry. People are going to get sick on a scale unlike anything we've ever seen. And
all right, Ms. J, we love you. Ms. J, make sure you come in tomorrow if you can. I got a big show tomorrow for the 4th of July. So thank you so much, Ms. J. We appreciate you. We really, really do, Ms. J. We'll see you next time, okay? Thank you.
it's all of it is just to finance tax cuts for billionaires and the wealthiest corporations who don't even need it. I don't think we have ever seen or are prepared for how catastrophic this is set to be for a lot of people.
See, the Democrats, what they do is they talk to their base and they talk to people that are stupid and have no idea what's going on. Every time they talk about quote unquote Republicans or MAGA, all they say is, oh, all they're doing is they're going to take away your benefits, your SNAP benefits, your this, your Social Security, your Medicare, your Medicaid. And they're going to take the money and give it to the evil billionaires. Like, again, these people make me sick, man. God, I wish people would just read and learn and, oh my God.
And I think it's devastating. And they're talking about this as though it's some tax cut. Even the stuff that they're talking about, taxes on tips, no tax on tips, that's only for people, that's only up to $25,000. And if you're making less than that, you're already kind of exempt from a lot of these things in the first place. So they're giving people crumbs and they're taking away the whole loaf. And it's just a genuinely really sad day for our country.
What about Leader Jeffries' final message, looking ahead to 2026, 2028?
But ultimately, Democrats are just lying, right? They're lying. They're pretending as if all of the tax benefits go to the so-called rich, which, by the way, having tax benefits for corporations and for businesses is not a bad thing. That actually benefits working class people because it creates jobs and opportunities. Okay, there are people who are entrepreneurs and there are people who are workers. Okay, that's just the reality of how our economy and capitalism works. Everybody can't be an entrepreneur.
Jason, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. I did a video. Hey, buddy. I did a video responding. Huh? Yeah, I'm working, buddy. I did it. You want to sit on my lap for a second? Jason, I did a video responding to Matthew Cratter's video, and your comment was highlighted in the video, which was crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree with you about AOC, brother. Jason, how you been, man? Jason, you're 99. Good to have you back, man. Bruh, AOC would get got. What's good, man? What's good, brother? Quote unquote, they're giving people crumbs. In other words, how dare they tried to steal our superpower. Exactly. Again, anytime you hear Democrats saying democracy or fighting for democracy is nothing but Democrat power and control. They don't give a shit about you, me, or anybody else. You know what I mean? Yo, yes, sir. I got featured on the latest BTC University vid. Yes, you did. And I talked about that in the video when I did it. When he said your name, I was like, whoa, look at Jason. Again, man, these Democrats and the liberal media and these people make me sick, bro.
Everybody can't be a worker. Entrepreneurs create jobs for workers, and ultimately, workers and entrepreneurs are going to win, right, when it comes to this bill.
All right, bro. Good to have you on. Thank you, man. I'll see you next time, okay? Appreciate you.
Let's talk about the big, beautiful bill, because unfortunately for the left, it hasn't sunk in for them yet that you don't make the poor rich by making the rich poorer, although they are trying their darndest and bankrupting all of us in the process. You see, they would have you believe that just because something is helpful for upper-class Americans, it must inherently be harmful for lower and middle-class Americans, but that couldn't be further from the truth, and I'm going to actually substantiate that to you rather than just fear-mongering. For example, one of the main goals of this bill is to make permanent the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which was a major win for lower and middle-class Americans who saw their household incomes rise by $5,000, as well as their wages increase by 5%. On top of that, we're going to be seeing taxes removed from tips for service workers who usually fall into those categories. Obviously, they are going to be depositing that money back into the economy, which is going to help to be boosting it. We're also going to be seeing a $10,000 tax deduction for people who buy American-made automobiles. Obviously, that's going to be very helpful for people buying the vehicle, on top of the automobile industry as a whole, which the Democrats bankrupted by overtaxing that industry until they decided to go overseas where it was cheaper. Trump is also working on bringing fossil fuels back to America, where we are going to be seeing American providers. Unlike Biden, who actually bankrupted the Keystone Pipeline, pulled funding, and then told those middle working class Americans that if they wanted a job, they should probably go learn how to code. But yeah, tell me again how it's the right that's hurting the working class. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. On top of that, we're also going to be seeing a tax credit for both children and for the elderly. Many people on the left are trying to fearmonger and say that.
And by the way, she's spitting all facts. Kamala Harris tried to steal Trump's no tax on tips situation, and the Democrats are cool with it. When Trump said, oh, it's bad, this woman's speaking facts, nothing but facts.
To be seeing a tax credit for both children and for the elderly. Many people on the left are trying to fearmonger and say that he's pulling benefits from those who need it the most. No, he's not. If you actually read the bill, you see the benefits are being slashed from people who don't need it, but instead have been leeching off of our government. For example, with SNAP, it's specifically going after able-bodied Americans who have no dependents. So people who are choosing not to work. We have plenty of open jobs. They're choosing not to take those positions so that they could just live off of the government, live off of the taxpayer dollars, and that is going to be stopping and saving us plenty of money. He's not taking it away from Americans who actually need it. People are also trying to say that he's going after important benefits such as Medicaid, but if you look at where the Medicaid is being pulled from, it's being pulled from Planned Parenthood. That is something that should have been stopped funding a long time ago. All they do is take the lives of innocent children, and that is where they are making the majority of their profits. That is not where American taxpayer dollars should be going, and in fact, it's actually being rerouted to places like rural hospitals, as well as medical clinics on a state level. That is where that money should be going, and should have always been going from the very, very start of things. Many people are trying to say that because this bill is expensive, it's going to be bankrupting us, but that's not what the Council of Economic Advisors say. They actually say that the GDP is expected to grow by 4.2%, and we are going to see investments rise by 19%. So sure, this bill is going to be helpful to the wealthy, the wealthy who invest in people's businesses, who create jobs for Americans, who do all of these wonderful things, who invest.
Is she reading something? Is she breathing? My God.
Invest their own money and take their own risks in order to advance the United States as a whole, but it's also going to bring up the lower and middle class, because you don't have to bring anybody down to make America great again. It's not just going to be lining the pockets of Wall Street, it's also going to be putting gas in your car and food on your table.
Any questions? Any questions? Okay, I hope people understand how this works, right? How supply siders should think, right, when it comes to this stuff. Okay, yes, when you talk about tax.
That's what I said earlier. Supply side stimulus, ladies and gentlemen. Supply side stimulus and growing the GDP. We talked about that earlier, ladies and gentlemen.
Cuts, whether that be for the middle class or for the so-called rich. That doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad, right? Having people get up and go to work instead of living off the government is not bad, okay? Incentivizing businesses to invest, to build factories here in America, to create jobs is not bad, right? It's not bad for the middle class. It's good for the middle class. And we saw how Democrats said some of the same things about President Trump's Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which was also a supply side stimulus. And I think most people agree that that piece of legislation was a success, right?
They also said it the same. He's absolutely right. We talked about this, and he also talked about the tariffs. Tariffs being what? Inflationary. And what we say about inflation, it only comes from one place. That's Washington, D.C. and the money printer. Tariffs are not inflationary. This guy's my doppelganger, man. This guy's saying exactly what we talk about.
That was one of the reasons why President Trump's economy in his first term was booming, right? Especially going into the pandemic. Okay, we were booming, okay, because of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. So Democrats just have a bad track record when it comes to their judgment of President Trump's policies and his agenda. So I just would.
And again, they had 4 years. They had the House and the Senate and the executive branch. And what'd they do with it? Look how much in debt they got us. Look at inflation. Remember we went up to like 9% according to the CPI number? It was way higher than that, by the way. I remember at the end of, I believe it was 2022 or 2023, when we had 2 negative GDP quarters. What'd they tell us? It was transitory. Remember? Before that, it was not inflation and blah, 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 blah. Again, these people make me sick, man. They had the 4 years. And just like Scott Bessent said, what'd he say? I'm not going to listen to an arsonist how to put out a fire. These people put us in debt majorly. I'm not saying the Republicans don't do it too, but they had the power. But again, all they stand for is going against Trump. These people make me sick, man.
Would not trust the people who literally been wrong about everything. Okay. I would not trust them when it comes to their opinions on this piece of legislation. It's almost as if Democrats don't stand for a damn thing. So they have to be against everything and they have to just lie and exaggerate about what the bill is going to do in order to get votes, because they don't have a bill. They have no answer. They have 4 years to accomplish something when it comes to making the economy better for everybody. But actually, they just made it better for the rich, right? That's the irony here. The rich benefited the most under Democrats, right? So now all of a sudden they want to turn around and talk about handouts for the rich.
Exactly. All they cared about was Wall Street, the Democrats. Democrats literally went from, and I know we're not talking about Bitcoin right now, guys, but trust me, it correlates. Democrats used to be for the working class, even though they just give out free money. That's all they do. Because all they stand for right now is free stuff and anti-Trump. But all they cared about was Wall Street. Look who raised the most money in the elections, whether it's presidential elections, any kind of elections. You know what I mean? It's the Democrats. The rich people like the Democrats better. Donald Trump, MAGA, not Republicans, but Donald Trump and MAGA. What's the Republican Party? Is about 75% MAGA now. Therefore, the working people. He's not for Wall Street. He's for Main Street. And that's the difference. And that's why he has Bitcoin on the balance sheet. That's why he said, no mas, we're not selling any more Bitcoin. We're going to put it on the balance sheet and its own separate Bitcoin strategic reserve. And he put the shit coins on the side. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm just saying, man, it's obvious to me.
It's tax cuts for the rich when Democrats have been the party of the rich for the last 45 years, right? I'm just saying the inflation that happened as a result of the policies of the Democrats, okay, primarily benefited the rich, and it primarily hurt the working class. So again, I want to hear anything from these people whose policies have been
and again, the reason why I'm saying it, and he's right when he's saying the reason why the Democrats cared about Wall Street, simple. They got their donations from them. And again, I always tell you guys, all you got to do is watch a politician do two things: who donates to them and how they vote. And all they went for, or whatever, and who they voted for and got their money from was Wall Street, right? It's simple. When you have inflation, high inflation, the lower class, middle class, people like us suffer the most. The people in high up, the 1%ers, the millionaires, the decamillionaires and all that, they gain the most because they buy all the assets. They own all the companies. Yeah, they have to pay more and stuff like that, but it doesn't hurt them as much as it hurts us. If somebody is making $50,000 a year and have to go from $3 gas to $4.50 gas, it's not going to hurt a guy that's making $1 million again, because all the money's flowing up to them because they're continuaires sitting by the money printer. It ain't going to hurt them. So the money they make that's coming to them outpaces the inflation. And it's crazy, man. People don't even understand that.
Complete and total disaster for the people that they claim they're trying to help. So, hey, I'm totally fine with trying something different, right? I'm totally fine with, some tax cuts, right? Some deregulation, okay? Closing the border, getting illegals out of the country. Yeah, I think doing the opposite of what Democrats did might be a good idea, right? Don't you think? Okay, I mean, it's just common sense. But, that doesn't mean there are no legitimate criticisms of the bill, because like I told you guys yesterday,
I disagree when people say all politicians are the same. They are the same, no difference. No, they're not. Yeah, they're not, brother. And again, it's not about Democrat and Republican. It's about some make good, but they don't. Yes. What I'm saying, yeah, is you talking about MAGA because there's 4 parties in this country, right? It's the Republican and the Democrats, but they're split in 2. You got Republican Party, who is far right, neocon, warmongers, and then you got MAGA. You know what I mean? And MAGA, in my opinion, is for Bitcoin. They just are. I mean, look what they've done. You know what I mean? Look at all the regulations they've done for crypto, the mining, the Bitcoin strategic reserve. I think they care more about the people, right? But the Democrats don't. The far left Democrats. So saying they're all the same, they don't even vote the same, yeah. I hear what you're saying. It used to be that way, but MAGA is different, man. This is why they hate Trump, bro. Trump is not the same as these people, man. He's not the same as this old guard, George Bush, Dick Cheney Republican. He's just not, yeah. You know what I mean? Now, the Democrats, the establishment Democrats that are far left too, are even going more progressive and woke. So I think they're not the same, man. With all due respect, that's your opinion, bro. They're all the same. Tell me how they're the same. Give me a factual thing besides saying they're all the same. Because I used to say that too. But give me something tangible that they're the same. And I could tell you tangible how they're not. Democrats are against free speech. MAGA's not. Okay? MAGA wants closed borders. Democrats do not. MAGA wants to spend more. Democrats do not. I mean, Democrats want to spend more. MAGA does not. They started Doge. They closed the border and they're rounding up illegal immigrants. And they don't vote on any. All you got to do is look at the House and the Senate, and they vote completely different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying there's not a uniparty between the establishment Democrats and establishment Republicans. I get that. I understand that, yeah. And I hear what you're saying, bro. I'm not trying to argue with you here, right? But again, when you got the MAGA wing of the party versus the far left progressives, bro, they're not the same, man. They're just not. They're not for it's all theater, bro. Okay, I hear your words, but you're not giving me any tangible thing, man. Give me something tangible. I'm giving you some tangible stuff now. Also, the girls playing in sports. You know, men playing in girls' sports. That's completely different. And again, the Democrats are against Bitcoin. They wanted to ban Bitcoin. They want to start CBDCs. MAGA does not want to start CBDCs. So again, y'all, tell me something, man. I've given you like 10 different things. Give me one. When people say that, and I argue with Bitcoiners all the time, oh, it's all the same. Who cares? Blah, 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 blah. I guarantee you wanted Trump to win over Kamala Harris, because if Kamala Harris would have won, we wouldn't have Bitcoin strategic reserve, and Bitcoin would have been sold off. Okay? It is sold off, brother. Stack and Richie, what's up? Jay, MAGA wants to spend, baby, spend. Don't get it twisted. They just want lower rates. They don't want to spend like the Democrats, though, bro. They don't want to spend like the Democrats. They spend on different things. They all spend. I agree with that. But the Democrats want to spend on illegal immigrants. MAGA does not. So, and I will sit down and any of you guys come up here and I'll debate any single one of y'all to tell me that the Democrats and the Republicans in today's Democrat Party, which again is 70% MAGA, are the same as the far left. Like, would you think that, man? I'm sorry, you're off base with that one, man. Yeah, get them, Jerry. Let them know. Thanks, man. Trump is a businessman, not a politician. Exactly. He is not a politician, man. I agree, Jerry. MAGA's Bitcoin. Absolutely. Middle class, speak for yourself. With due respect, that's your opinion, bro. They're all the same. Okay, but you still haven't given me anything. Trump is a businessman, not a politician. At Jimmy John. So you only tip well for the waitress. How about the waiters? Yeah, get him, Jerry. I never have a man wait on me. Only ladies take my order. Democrats hate America. They do hate America. The one in the blue jacket behind Obama hasn't looked and says she's just realized what a moron he is. Absolutely. It's all theater, bro. Okay. MAGA wants to spend, baby, spend. Don't get it twisted. We need facts. Yeah, please. Good morning, all. Good to see you, Jerry. Good to see you too, Stack and Richie. How are you? You come to this channel, I'm going to educate you, man. And again, I'm not saying you can't have your opinion. You can have your opinion, but just give me some facts. Give me something besides buzzwords like, oh, they're all the same and it's all theater and blah, blah. Give me something. And every time I talk to a person that's non-political or whatever that loves Bitcoin and says, oh, Jerry, all you do is talk about politics. Bitcoin is political and politics are Bitcoin. Again, the reason why we went up to 100,000 because Trump got into office. That's why, guys. True, Jerry. Yeah, I didn't tell a lie. From an outside view, it looks like longstanding Democrats are sick of the new far left Democrats. I agree with that. Richie, boom. Oh, brother, if Kamala would have won, we would have all been cooked. Exactly, man. Exactly. And again, Bitcoin is not the only thing I care about. I care about human lives. And that border being wide open, I'm sorry, man, Bitcoin is not going to fix that today. It will fix it 5, 10, 15 years from now. But today, it's not going to close the border. Yeah, I don't see you saying nothing, man. I want to hear a response to you, bro. Bro, you need Ned to gargle with mouthwash because Don bust all on your chin. Jason, Richie, one day Canada will own us anyways. Okay. Democrats want free money for illegals, lazy people, and free surgery for transgender. No, fuck that. Exactly. The one yes. Just realized he's not Cory Booker. Whoop. Yep. Exactly. Wouldn't a Bitcoin sellout be better for y'all true Bitcoiners? Not for the long term. Where's your facts, y'all? Yeah, exactly. He ain't saying nothing. And I love you, y'all. It's I love you, man. But give me something, man. Besides buzzwords, man. I do this every day, man. I talk to people every day, and then they're like, they can't say nothing to me. They're talking about the old Democrats and the old Republican Party. This ain't that, man. Trump is in office right now. Trump is not a Republican. He's not a Democrat. He's a yuppie from New York City who grew up a Democrat, by the way. He just decided, you know what? I can't do this anymore, man. I got to run because they're destroying this country. And he almost took a bullet for us, man. And so he's a Bitcoiner, a big Bitcoiner. He's doing it kind of in disguise. And he's here to help our country first, put America first, because I'm an American. He put in America first, and then he's going to put Bitcoin on the balance sheet. I mean, that's the same as a Democrat? Like, come on, man. God bless America. Exactly. Jerry's blood pressure is going to go up again. I know, man. I know, Lauren. So, yes, there are two distinct parts of the Democrat, far left and those with semi-common sense who had the far left radicals who are trying to bring in socialism. Exactly. Hate. Yep. I'm getting pumped up. You know this, Jerry. Hey, man. You know that, brother. Me and Backpack are on the same page, man. Again, I'm God, family, country, Bitcoin. I love me some Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong. But I love the United States of America. I love my country, man. You know what I'm saying? And tomorrow is my favorite day of the year. And again, I love the Bitcoin white paper and I love it. But the reason I love Bitcoin is because I love freedom, not the opposite way. And this country represents freedom. And we're the last of a dying breed. And I'll be damned. I'll die first before we lose our freedom in this country. To say that Democrats are the same as MAGA? Nah, bro. I ain't having that. You mean Bitcoin needs Trump? No, he doesn't need Trump. No. Definitely not theater. Yeah. The greatest investment you'll make in your life is the government you choose. Yep. If you don't know who's governing, then you will be governed. Nothing I can say to change your mind. You're not saying anything, y'all. Say something, bro. You haven't said one thing yet. Are you using to give me some buzzwords? Give me some words, y'all. And I mean that with all due respect. You know what I mean? I'm giving you facts and I'm giving you different examples. Give me an example of how they're the same. Because you haven't said anything to change my mind yet. You haven't said anything but buzzwords, bro. So tell me something, man. Yeah, Jerry, the Dems get us all excited and fighting over social issues. Meanwhile, they bending us all over with a barrel with the money system. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. But Trump is not the maker of that. He tried to fix it with Doge. He tried to. But again, it's too corrupt. You know what I mean? So give him a chance, man. For him to leave a legacy of putting a strategic Bitcoin reserve together and then putting up the the Bitcoin Act up and then him signing it and us buying more Bitcoin, you got to give him credit for that, man, if he does that. He hasn't done it yet, but he's done the first part. He stopped the bleeding, guys. He's not selling off Bitcoin. And what did he say in his thing? He went to the Bitcoin conference, for Pete's sake. You think you're going to see Kamala or Biden there? And the Democrats are the same as Trump? Come on, bro. Divide and conquer, yes. Amen, baby. America first, baby. Hoorah, yes. Yeah, I support what you're saying. That's what he's asking. That's all I'm asking. Oldest trick in the book. Give him something, please. Trump is a Bitcoiner. I thought he was a shitcoiner. He is that too. Many Germans do not have a lot of knowledge of U.S. politics and used to think Trump was an idiot, but that changed. The actions against woke nonsense probably help with those with common sense. Yeah. Have you noticed that Democrats don't like Bitcoin? Have you noticed that? Why is that? They want central bank digital currencies. Okay. MAGA doesn't want central bank digital currency. That's literally the direct opposite of Bitcoin. So I'm waiting on you, y'all. I'm still waiting on you, bro. Just give us what you've got, y'all. We can have a healthy debate. He ain't got nothing. No disrespect, y'all. I love you, man. But if he had something, he would have said it by now. So, yeah, it's not always about changing people's minds. Sometimes it's about understanding where each other is coming from the greater mutual understanding and respect. Yeah. I talk to a lot of Democrats too that talk like what y'all was just doing. Oh, he's evil. He's a racist. He's this, he's that. Give me some facts. They never can do it. I say, and I talk to black people all the time. They tell me Trump's a racist. I said, tell me how. Give me one example. The Central Park Five. I said he didn't say that because they were black. He just said that because of this. He never said anything about them being black. Oh, what about not rent to black? I said, rent to blacks. I said, okay, I'm not saying you didn't do that, but can you tell me when did it happen? What decade? Not what year, what decade? And what was he not renting them to? Was it a house? Was it apartments? Was it a hotel? They never know. It's all talking points that the Democrats tell you. That's why. I could tell you why Joe Biden's a racist. Easy. The crime bill, the drug bill. He's talked about segregation. He's talking about if you don't vote for me, you're not black. I can give you tangible things. Again, this man was in power for 50 years, Joe Biden, as a senator and vice president, as a president. What has he done for black people? Nothing. So Trump getting shot, it was all theater. Yeah. Was Trump getting shot all theater too? Yeah. Was that fake too? I just recruited a new viewer. He should chime in soon. His name is Alex. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. If we could all stop fighting over social issues tonight in our fight to stop the tyranny of the monetary system. Yes, I agree with that. Both parties are blackmailed by a certain country. To a certain extent, I agree with that. It's just proven Democrats have low IQ. Yes. And again, I don't put them all in one bucket, right? Everybody in one bucket, because there are some pretty good Democrats that are MAGA. You know what I mean? RFK Jr. is a Democrat. Tulsi Gabbard was a Democrat. Joe Rogan, I know he's not a politician, but he was a Democrat. Elon Musk was a Democrat. You know what I mean? There's plenty of Democrats that say, you know what, I'm MAGA. You know what I mean? Make America great again. They may not agree with all the policies, but again, put America first. Democrats hate America, guys. They do. They hate you. They hate America, and they hate Bitcoin. It's true. This is our true enemy. Yes. Bro, I love my government. It provides me with food, track, phone, project housing, utilities, medical insurance, and free COVID vaccine. True, Jen. True that, VHF. They teach everyone to be a victim, like life in the world is against them. Exactly. Snowflakes. That's what they are. Moonshiki. Many Americans don't have a lot of knowledge of American politics. Yeah, not even Americans. Alex, what's up, bro? Bitcoin John told me about y'all. What's up, my man? Let me put you on the wheel, bro. You a Bitcoiner or no? We're reacting to a video, and we're talking about Bitcoin. So I'm going to put you on the wheel of Satoshi here, and I spin it, and I give you some free Bitcoin. Small units of Bitcoin. Okay, Alex? Good to see you, man. Thank you. Morgan. Thank you very much. But alas, it will never change because human nature never changes. Yep. At Cindy's high. Yes, actually, it's the same with Germans and our politics, unless it concerns them directly. Yep. Could you add my name on the wheel? Sure did, brother. How's it going, Alex? Welcome, Philly Trump. MAGA. Woohoo, America. Yeah. And again, MAGA's not perfect. You know what I mean? But they're a lot better than Biden. That's for sure. Some love to listen to the headlines. I read a lot on Facebook of how Medicaid is over. Yeah. And hospitals and nursing homes are going out of business because of it. No, that's what Democrats say. It's all fear porn, guys. Again, why should a 33-year-old man who doesn't work at all, a able-bodied man, get Medicaid? Why? Just work 20 hours a week. What's wrong with that, by the way? Bro, if it wasn't for our great government, I had to get you. Welcome, Alex. Those hospitals have been in trouble for years due to poor management and overpaying. These CEOs, millions to destroy their hospital. Yes. When you say by a certain country, do you mean a certain family? At Bitcoin Bandit gets it. Our government is hijacked, infiltrated by. It's now the United States of SMH. Hopefully, the new America movement reclaims America's back. Yep. Thanks, y'all. What's up, Alex? No doubt, brother. Medicaid cuts are not for kids, elderly, or disabled. So nursing homes would be affected. Yeah, these people just lie, man. Perhaps. Welcome, Alex. We actually are a bunch of fighting apes. Yep. Sweet. Thanks. No doubt. But Jerry, you don't argue fairly coming with those facts. Thanks, Laura. I appreciate that, man. If you have questions or need help with anything, please ask. Yes, Alex. Please ask, brother. Glad to see you, Alex. My vote's for the orange coin, baby. Yeah, mine is too. Listen, This is why I never got into politics. Because I've had people ask me to run for certain things. I won't do it. I am a politician when it comes to Bitcoin, though. You guys are my constituents. Again, two things. When you look at a politician, who funds you and how do you vote? Right? Who funds me? You guys. How do I vote? I vote with Bitcoin. I buy Satoshis every hour in the hour. And you guys pay me to be up here. And I represent you. That's why when I have the map and stuff like that, I'm talking to people all the time. And everything that I do is in your best interest as a Bitcoiner. But these people don't do that, these Democrats. And a lot of Republicans too. Bro, you are too worked up. Okay, see, bro, you're only too worked up. I only said what I said to get you to talk about Bitcoin. That's what we're here for. We already said we're sticking to Bitcoin, but it's cool. You didn't say anything, man. You're still not saying anything. Nice to meet everyone. Well, the most people wanted to talk about the big, beautiful bill, y'all. So, and that's part of Bitcoin, brother. I know you don't like politics, but, it is what it is, bro. Nice to meet everyone. Bro, you spin the wheel and you give out quotes. Biden still doesn't even know he was president. Exactly. Do you own any Bitcoin, Alex? You're talking too much sense, Jerry. The haters can't handle it. Yeah. That's what people do, man. They'll bring up something, they'll say something, then you hit them with facts, and then they're just like, "Oh, I just wanted to blah 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 blah." They don't even say anything, and people get mad because I don't play, man. I'm the type of guy. I'm a very kind of confrontational guy. I shouldn't be like that, but I am, and I don't back down from people. That's just the way I am. I grew up kind of like fighting a lot when I was a kid, and Generation X is completely different than these young dudes. You know what I'm saying? You got a problem with me, we can go out back, settle it, and then we can go to the front yard and we'll be cool afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But now these punks today, they want to shoot. They want to, get all soft. You can't say this. You can't say that. I'm not with that, man. You got something to say to me, and I'm not talking about fighting now, but you got say something to me, then give me some facts on it, and we'll go at it. Now I don't fight anybody physically. Now if somebody touches me, I'll fight them, but I'll verbally fight them. But everybody backs down. When you say something to me, you come to me and say something, then I'm going to say something back to you. You know what I mean? But most people don't want that. They don't want that smoke. Yeah, I do have some, not a ton. Still building everything. Nice. Bandit. Boom. Jerry has a link in the description for the speed wallet. When you win on the wheel, you get sent Satoshis. Thank you, Backpacker. Jimmy John, win for that comment. Yes, he's funny, man. Facts are facts, Jerry. Yeah. Links, it's in the description, Alex. I agree 100%. Thank you, David. Gen X, boom. We built different, man. Gen X is, again, man, these Gen Zers, man, they soft as hell, man. Yeah, I'm not talking about you right now, bro. You my man. You know that. I love you, y'all. I'm just disagreeing with you when you're talking about politics. I'm trying to educate you, man. You know what I mean? And again, this is not a Bitcoin channel, bro. This is Jerry Loves Freedom. Meaning I could talk whatever I want to talk about. If I want to talk about politics, I talk about Bitcoin because it's the best way to freedom. But I also talk about my country because it is the freedom country. That's why I talk about it. Yes, David, 100. Can't handle the truth. Yes. How old are you, Jerry? I'm 50. I'm 50 years old, brother. 50 and a half now. Time to grow up, fam. Catch y'all manana. Okay, brother. Hit you up, Sin. Or hit me up, Sin. Love you, man. Appreciate you. I'm going to finish watching this video, too. Sin. I just explained what I meant, and now you talking about fighting, bro. Chill out. You tripping. I didn't say fighting to you, y'all. And you didn't explain anything. All you said was Bitcoin, you want to talk about Bitcoin. Sin, have a good one. And I just said I wasn't talking about you fighting you. I just said that, y'all. I love politics, so much entertainment. Yeah, me too. Later, Sin. Stack on, yep. Yeah, don't be so soft. Let me finish the video. Yeah, I ain't mad at you, man. Words don't hurt me, bro. Sticks and stones. Words don't hurt me. Let's get back to the video. And by the way, y'all, if you don't like me talking about politics, you can leave for tonight, and come back another time. Read what I said again. Okay, sorry if I made a mistake. I just explained what I meant. Now you talking about fighting, bro. Chill out. You tripping. Okay? I just explained what I meant, and now you talking about fighting, bro. Chill out. You tripping. Chill out to who? You telling me to chill out? Because I wasn't even talking to you when I said that. So, and I read it again. I just explained what I meant. Let me read what you meant again. Let me read that part. Bro, you are too worked up. I only said what I said to get you to talk about Bitcoin. That's what we are here for. Well, I took a poll and I asked them if they wanted to talk about the big beautiful bill, and they did, y'all. Most people said they wanted to talk about it. Now, again, if you don't like it and you don't want to hear it, then you can leave this video. You don't got to be here, bro. But I read what you said. You still said the same thing. Yeah, it seems like an insufferable Democrat, typical low IQ, getting offended, yet can't make a point. I don't know him personally. I don't know what he looks like. I know he comes here a lot. I don't know nothing about him, but this one is just, we got a disagreement on that. No disrespect either, y'all. And I'm not talking about fighting you either. I don't fight anybody unless somebody hits me or something. You know, sometimes people will hear what they want to hear. Yeah. Yeah, you're making Jerry's point even greater. It's all love. No offense to him. Yeah, I ain't got no offense to him. Again, words don't hurt me, man. I get fired up because I love Bitcoin. I love my country. And I talk to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to educate some people. But that's just how I am, man. You know what I mean? Scotty says, not to be confrontational sometimes, or America will still be part of England. Exactly, Scotty. Jerry's just saying that that's what he did when he was younger. He wasn't saying to fight you. Exactly. And I said that. I said, I don't fight anymore. I used to fight a lot when I was younger. I did. So I was a stupid kid. You know what I mean? I don't fight anymore, again, unless somebody attacks me. I'm all about defense now. I actually avoid fights, like all together. I don't mess with nobody. If I see something happen, I just go the other way. I don't mess with it. You know what I mean? But if you put me in a position that I have no choice, then yeah. But somebody saying words to me on the internet, I will never fight anybody about any word. Even if they say it to my face. If somebody says, "Oh, F you," or blah, blah, I'll just laugh at them and walk off. But do not put your hands on me. That's where you're going to mess up. And that should go for anybody, by the way. I'm not saying I'm this tough guy or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, soft serve. Be easy, my guy. VHF, it's all good, fam. Don't take stuff personal. We are all warriors for freedom and family. Yep. It's passion. That's exactly what it is. Nothing personal. Iron sharpens iron, exactly. But it's something. Ain't that right, Jerry? What's up, Corey? How you doing, sir? My man from Got Sats. Getting a little fired up, man. Had a couple of disagreements. I was talking about people's least favorite subject, politics. I gotta go. Good night, Jerry. Okay, Bitcoin Bacon Booty. We love you. Thank you. And some people don't like it when I talk about it. I've getting into so many arguments about this. I've been talking about politics ever since my channel started. Even with the gold and silver stackers, and they're like, "Why are you talking about it?" Blah 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 blah. And everything I said was right, by the way, over the years. And I hate to be like that, but everything I said was right. When I said, "Hey man, you might want to look at the interest rates that the Fed's doing because that's going to affect you." Oh, don't talk about that. Oh, you might want to look at what Biden's doing because that's affect you. Oh, don't worry about it. But as soon as something happens politically that they like for gold or silver or Bitcoin, now all of a sudden everybody's talking about Trump now. I've been talking about Trump since the beginning. You know what I mean? I got to go. Hey, Corey. Good night, Triple B. Hard times create strong men create good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. Tell them, bro. It's why the young can't talk politics, can't just agree to disagree. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But just give me something. Give me something that you can tell me, and then I'll say, okay, give me something tangible. I talk to Democrats every single day, and all they do is talk talking points, man. That's it. They can never give you anything tangible. Never. Right? And I talk to these people, again, because I'm black. I'm from New York, and my family's black. So everybody I know, I'm arguing with people all the time about Democrats, and I tell them to get off the plantation because these people don't care about you, man. You know what I mean? That's something. Are you referring to politics? Got sense? Jerry Loves Freedom saying, I'm not going to start it, but I'm damn sure going to finish it. That's right, Jenny. Corey, what's up? Hey, Corey, $1 a day. That's right. This is crazy. I didn't say nothing wild. Now you got dudes in the chat saying weirdo stuff. Sharper than sword. Politics. Now, usually I will walk away, but I will stop and see. And if I see you harming the elderly, disabled kids, or animals. Now, that's something I'll do too, by the way. For sure. Never mind. You jumped in during politics conversation. Yep. Hi, David Lauren, BTC Backpacker, Chicken Noodle Network, CNN, yes. The Crime News Network, the Clinton News Network, the Clown News Network. Cancel News Network. Oh, man, I missed the political talk. We're still doing it. They just repeat what they hear on CNN and MSDNC. Tell them. It's all good, y'all. You just touched a nerve with your It's all good, y'all. You just touched a nerve with your disagreeable nature. I'm just passionate, man. That's all. Just passionate, brother. Let's finish the video.
I think that one of the legitimate criticisms of the bill is not them cutting back on the entitlement system, right? For illegals and for people who shouldn't be on the system in the first place, taking advantage of the system. I think one of the criticisms is that they're not going far enough when it comes to the cuts, right? They're not cutting as much as they should be cutting. Right now, our deficit to GDP ratio is over 6%. Okay, in 2019.
Sharper has something to say. He says, "Yeah, what weirdo, quote weirdo stuff, bro. We're all in here for freedom. So if you feel like there's some weird stuff, tell us so we can know what you mean. Don't take it personal." I don't think he can, Sharper. I don't. If I had to guess, I don't think he can. But let's see. T says, "Great channel. Keep up the good work." Thanks, T. How are you, man? Good to see you. I'm gonna put you on the wheel of Satoshi. All right. We do our thing, bro. Welcome in.
Before the pandemic, it was slightly over 4%. I personally think that we should be trying to get back to that. However, the reality of politics is that because we have democracy in this country, right? Because people vote, again, taking away people's government assistance is not a popular idea, right? Or significantly cutting the military is not a popular idea either, right? So it's really hard to make real cuts. And this is why you don't see politicians ever make real cuts, okay? And the biggest I think driver of whether or not this bill is going to be a success is whether or not the growth that comes.
Daniel, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Welcome in.
From this bill is going to lead to inflation, right? That is, I think, what people need to pay attention to the most, okay? I personally believe that because it is mainly supply side stimulus that we are not going to see that much inflation from the bill, okay, if it does not drive up spending too much, okay, if the deficit doesn't increase too much. And I think that is what the administration is banking on. They're banking on this bill outgrowing whatever it contributes to spending, and hopefully we make up for it with tax revenue from the growth, right? That is what they are banking on. And because, again, this is mainly supply side stimulus, which means that it's going to lead to more production, hopefully that keeps inflation in check, despite the fact that, again, it's not cutting as much spending as I would like to see. So without further ado, let's listen to Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent make his pitch for the big, beautiful bill and the benefits.
Got it. You have said that this isn't a drag on the deficit, despite the fact that CBO has scored it pretty aggressively, that it will add $1 trillion to our public debt. You've told me before, and you've told everyone that you're a fiscal hawk. So how do you square that? That's a key question, I think, that they're asking on Wall Street.
Yeah, well, I square it with I don't believe in the CBO forecast. So, Sarah, let's just look at common sense. The
CBO numbers. These people are probably 70% Democrats, and they're not putting in everything, all the numbers and the supply side stimulus like we talked about and the GDP growth. You know, they're just talking about other stuff. They're not talking about the nominal growth.
And logic that if the bill for some reason hadn't passed, we would have had the biggest tax hike in history, and the CBO would say we're going to grow at 1.8%. We're going to make expensing and for structures and equipment permanent, and we are going to have the biggest tax cut in history, and the CBO is still saying we'll only grow at 1.8%. So if you turn up the growth projections to something like 2.83%, which was achieved during President Trump's first term, then the debt disappears. The other thing, too, is are we growing the GDP faster than we're growing the debt, which I am sure will happen over the remainder of the president's term.
That's their plan, right? That's their plan. Trying to grow the economy from within American businesses and the tariffs faster than the debt. You know, even though they're quote unquote saying it's $1 trillion, they're trying to bring in more spending through the tariffs, and they're also trying to bring in more money through American businesses. Now, can they do that? I don't know, but that's their plan. But we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see.
We've been talking to economists about the GDP, because I know that's what you're saying, is that they're underplaying how much this could add to economic growth, and therefore that'll help with the debt picture. We've been asking economists about it. You know, hard to see a 3% number on most Wall Street forecasts right now. How do you get there? Because I get deregulation is going to help, and I get there's some stimulus here, and the clarity will be helpful. But then there's also tariffs, which could hurt.
Then let's think about this. You can't have it both ways. If tariffs going to hurt the economy, then we're going to pick up, according to CBO, if you want to take CBO scoring over the 10-year window, we pick up 2.8 trillion in revenue. And what we've seen so far is that tariffs haven't hurt. The dog that didn't bark was the tariffs going to hurt the economy. We're going to hurt the market. Market had the fastest recovery ever from the low in April, from a 15% decline, and we're at new highs in the market. So I've made my career on listening to the market, not Wall Street economists. So I'm going to stick with what the market's telling me.
Mr. Secretary, it's great to be with you today. And as you're saying, the market's at all-time highs, and perhaps even more insightfully, the bond market's very, very calm as we sit here now. Does that not even indicate to you that you could push the deficit more if you?
Yeah, if you want to join the Signal group, you got to be a YouTube member for the Bitcoiners for Freedom. So sign up as a YouTube member, get inside the Signal group, and there's a link down below, and then you can get into our chat. It's a private chat for the Bitcoiners for Freedom group. So come on in, please, and thank you.
If you wanted to, I mean, America's probably the only country in the world that could be talking about a 5 or 6 or 7%, even if it's only in the short-term deficit, and see bond markets as calm as they are.
Well, unlike the previous administration, we don't see the need to do that because we think that we can get private sector growth going. And President Trump's agenda, as I said many times, is a three-legged stool. So it's trade, it's tax. So we're going to complete the tax today when the House votes, and then the president will sign it tomorrow. And I think the permanence and the stimulus from that. And then an important part is deregulation. That is slower moving. And I think those are going to kick in the third and fourth quarter. So we want to bring down the deficit to GDP. We don't need these huge amounts of government spending to keep the economy going. We want the private sector to do it like it did in President Trump's first term.
So is Elon Musk completely wrong? Have you called him to tell him that he's campaigning on the wrong issue on this bill?
As I've said in the past, I have great respect for Elon on rockets. I will leave that to him. He can leave the finances to me.
Okay. Well, you mentioned the other leg of the stool, which is trade.
Yeah, you got to be a YouTube member, man. You got to pay for the YouTube membership to be in the thing. BTC Backpacker. That's the new rule now. Is Nostr a chat also? No. It's a private. It's a decentralized internet protocol. Michelle Loves Freedom. How are you, ma'am? Good to see you. Very good to see you. I'll just put you as MLF. How did you find the joint stream with Jor? Me or someone else? Michelle, Nostr is a protocol similar to X but decentralized like Bitcoin. Yes. Okay, I'm driving right now, but once I get to my destination, I'll see what's up. Okay. Oh, see, sorry. Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. Somebody say something. Oops, my bad. No doubt, bro. Emotional. Jerry, do you stream through Nostr? No, I don't. Not yet, Jay Rimmer. I don't.
I'm very much in focus now.
Yeah, so you see that, you heard that. Okay. What Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent is saying, for everybody that's concerned about whether or not this is going to add to the deficit and how much, okay, is that despite CBO scoring, their growth estimates, they're underestimating the stimulus that this is going to provide for the private sector, the amount of GDP growth that we're going to get as a result. And because of that, that will take care of the deficit. It will make it deficit neutral. Now, is that really true? Who knows, right? We're going to see. We're going to see if it's true. I'm going to give it a chance. But I think the main thing that people need to pay attention to is how much non-inflationary growth do we get? Because if we get growth, but that growth comes with a lot of inflation, then that's going to be a problem. It's going to be a big problem. However, if we get growth and it is not inflationary growth, or the inflation is minimized from the growth, is going to be a huge win. Okay. And, you know, if people are super concerned about the spending, right, and the potential inflation from the money printer turning back on, then, you know, I would consider gold, consider Bitcoin, right? Because those assets are assets.
Boom. Say it again, Greg. Say it again, sir.
You know, I would consider gold, consider Bitcoin, right?
Boom. Is that enough Bitcoin for you guys? He said it. Consider gold and Bitcoin. Again, we know it's Bitcoin, but it's all good. Saying someone is soft because they have an opinion that different than yours is crazy. I've never been disrespectful to anyone here. I also explained I didn't hear the poll to talk politics. Things got emotional. Oh, okay. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it. Oops, my bad. Emotional. Jerry, do you stream through? Not yet. Yeah, I'm on. I'm on Amethyst. And L, yes, Michelle. Okay, so Nostr is a decentralized social platform. Is a fee enter? No, no fee. Once in a soon where I can walk you through it. Yep. Huh, buddy? Yeah, I'll get you some. Close the door. Don't slam it. Yeah, he said it. Gold and Bitcoin. Hard money, man. Also, if you don't know how you can send Satoshi zaps into people instead of likes that have no value, you get sats for your content. Yep. You can zap sats to people on Nostr, and they'll zap you as well. Instead of getting like, gotta bounce, love and peace to everyone. Keep spinning the wheel, brother. No doubt, bro. Thanks for stopping by, man. No doubt. Let's keep it going here.
Because those assets are assets that tend to perform well when there's more global liquidity, right? As global liquidity increases, those hard money assets tend to perform well, right? And that would be what I would consider to be a hedge against inflation, a hedge against the money printing. If people are really worried about that, again, at an individual level. But outside of that, we're going to have to wait and see. I think we should give it a chance. Is the bill perfect? No, it's not perfect. But undoubtedly, there are wins for everybody in this bill. And I think that is the main thing here. And we're going to see if the bill does what the administration claims that it's going to do. And if it does, then it'll be a win. It will be a major win. If the economy is humming, if the economy is booming before the midterms, I think Democrats are going to get wiped out. I think they're going to get completely and totally wiped out if this bill, at least in the short term, turns out to be a success, which, hey, I think it's a good chance that it probably will be. Okay. Especially if they start dropping interest rates on top of that. Then yeah, I mean, you are certainly going to see a lot of growth. Again, the question is, are we going to see inflation go along with it? If growth outpaces inflation significantly, okay, and we see minimum inflation and we get that growth, that real growth that we're looking for, then this is going to be a huge W for the Trump administration. And it's going to be over for Democrats. It's going to be absolutely over for Democrats if this bill turns out to be successful. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.
Boom. I couldn't agree more. 100%. 100%, guys. I agree with that. VHF says, yeah, you have been respectful, bro. Do not take words personal. I agree. I don't take nothing personal. There is no fee depending on what you're trying to do. Level 2 data isn't free. That's a real underrated skill, not to take things personal. Yeah. All right. So I still got to give out that big donation that someone left. It was 19,000 sats, guys. So how do you guys want me to do that? Do you want me to do one big spin, or you want me to break it up? How do you guys want me to do it? Let's get caught up on the spins too. Right now we're at 906. We've already done 901, so we'll go 902, 903. There's the big beautiful bill, by the way, guys. 904, 905, 906. How do you guys want me to break that big donation? Our man Jesus didn't even take people killing him personal. This guy seems smart on the video. You're playing, what's the channel name again? Oh, I've talked about him all the time. That's Greg Foreman, guys. Let me Black conservative perspective. He's got a great channel, man. I was recommended him a few years ago. Everybody's like, man, you guys sound just alike. You need to watch him. Blah, 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 blah. So there it is right there. There's his channel. That's Greg Foreman. Black conservative perspective. Great channel, man. Smart kid. He specializes on politics. He's got almost 1 million subscribers. I've talked to him a few times. We had some different agreements and disagreements. And he's a Bitcoiner now. And I broke the news on his channel. I mean, on Twitter, and he posted my tweet on his channel. So he's a Bitcoiner. He's coming along. He's still in the other stuff, but he'll be out of there. He'll be a full-time Bitcoiner as soon as he's a smart kid. Do a few 3 to 5K spins. Okay, I'll do that. Spread the wealth. Got you. VHF, you right, brother. Yep. And our man Socrates did that too before Jesus. Yep. Absolutely, man. Nothing worse than an emotional man. I can't stand emotional men. That just drives me crazy. I cannot be around a dude that's emotional. Can't do it. So what I'll do is I'll do 5,000. I'll just do 4 or 5,000s. That's what we'll do. And then that's what I'll do. 4, 5,000 giveaways. Big money, yes. I can't be around emotional dudes, aka Democrats. Yeah. There's a lot of emotional dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes that are emotional though. And yeah, I'm not talking about you, okay? I know like we've been going back and forth. I'm not speaking to you because I don't know you personally. I have no idea how you are in person. But a lot of these dudes didn't grow up with their father and didn't have a man in their life. And again, especially in the black community, this is why I tell people the biggest enemy is the Democrat Party keeping the man out of the house and letting the government be their daddy and be the white or the husband to the single mom. And I can't stand that, man. This is why African American males do a lot of crime and do a lot of nonsense because they don't have a man to tell them what's what. So, yeah, you were actually the last winner of 901. Congratulations. Let's spin for 902. Jay. Exactly. Thank you for saying that, Jerry. It's true. No doubt, Jason. Ian says, I'm emotional. I love it. Yeah, I'm emotional too. Jay, you still here, brother? Sure, man. It was delicious. Photo of dinner in the Signal chat. Wow. Don't start with me, backpacker. Ooh, Jay, Woot, you still here? Yeah, me too, Ian. I love you guys. You want some gummies? Okay, I got you. I got to give my grandson some gummies. Hold on. Let me play a quick commercial. Huh, buddy? Yeah, no. Let me play a commercial.
The Bitcoin was the size of a quarter. All 21 million of them would fit inside a single shipping container. But to fit the dollars the Fed prints on average every day, you'd need 72 shipping containers. Each year, you'd need 26,280 containers. And to fit what they've printed in the last decade, well, you'd need a lot more than that. Every day, the Fed prints an average of $465 million. That's 26,000 shipping containers a year, created out of thin air. Maybe that's why the dollar loses value over time. But there's one thing they can never print more of: Bitcoin. At the size of a quarter, this is all there will ever be. Shouldn't a store of value hold its value?
Yes, it should. Is Jay here? He's not here. Okay. Let me take Jay off the wheel. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the 5,000s off. And what I'm going to do is at the end of the all or nothing game, I'm going to spin 4 spins for 5,000 sats. I'm not even going to put them on there. If it lands on your name, you just get the 5,000. That would be nice and simple. Backpacker. It looked great. It did. Emotional damage. Video, meme, voice. Jay isn't here. Yep. All right, let's spin again. You leaving, Jen? No, she was just joking. She was joking. Let's spin it. Let's see who wins it, Jenny. 901. No, 902. 902. Commercial break. Commercial break. Wow, I came in, did my thing late, and I'm still almost 3 hours. Commercial, are you here? Oh, I know. Notice they are putting the cash in shipping containers. Wonder where it is going. LOL. Commercial. Yes. Usually he's here. He doesn't really leave a lot. And then he'll give it to someone. Lauren. Okay, while he's thinking if he's here for 902, let's spin for 903 real quick, Jenny. Jason. Give them the Corey commercial break says. Got you, man. Corey, congratulations, bro. At Lawrence Stern, not here. Huh. Jerry, it got hot and heavy for a little bit. Yeah, you know. You know how it goes. Commercial break, you rock, bro. Yes. Yay, I finally won. Jason, do I have your speed wallet? Do I got you my black book? Jason, I need your speed wallet, brother. So I can send you these sats. No, I need it for how do I claim? I have a lightning wallet. Okay, let me get just give me the name. Don't give me the at stuff. Because it won't pop up. Let me check. Hey, let's go. Awesome. Thanks, commercial break. Lauren's here, LOL. Congrats, Jason. Jason said, hey, Patty P is congratulating him. Jason, drop your speed name prior to the at signal. Yep. Let me put him down. Got you, EB. Jason. Hold on one second. Jason, you're here. My speed wallet name is Danks. Danks Linky, Linky at speed. Out. Let me try that. Let me pay you real quick. Let's try that out. Copy. What was that for? 903? Yeah. Jason, let's try that out, buddy. I'm gonna send yours right now just to make sure because it's the first time using it. Let me know if you got it. Go 100. Glad you're here. You didn't win though, but thanks, Slinky. Did I write that down right? Yeah, I got it. Freedom. Oh, Jerry Love Freedom. The Butcher. Yes, I am the Butcher. You know that. You know that. Let me know if you got that, Jason. All right, he's the winner of 903. Let's see if we can win 904. OJ the Juice Man. Jason, I got it. Let's go. All right. Congratulations, bro. OJ the Juice Man, what's up? Sonny's in the house. Sonny, we got a lot of sats on the line, brother. No problem, Jason. Appreciate you, man. Hey, Sonny. Sonny, we got the all or nothing game coming up, and we got 4 spins for 5,000 sats apiece. So stay on in, brother. Don't leave now. Good to see you, Sonny. Some big sats on the line. Thanks, Jared. No doubt, bro. Hey, Sonny. Hey, Sonny. Sonny, you still here? I don't think OJ's here. I want to say thanks to my family and God. Shout out to Jerry. No doubt, Jason. Appreciate you, man. You're going to win a lot more, bro. You probably win some more tonight. Who knows? Looks like OJ's not here. We got 35 in here, though, in the Chizat. And we got 40 on the wheel. So let me take OJ the Juice Man off. I think he's out of here. Spin it again. 904. Moonshiki. Moonshiki, you still here, brother? Let me know. Yes, he is. Congratulations. Moonshiki. Congratulations, brother. I just got here. What's up, Reverse Jackpots? Haven't seen you in a while, man. We got some big spins coming up, brother. So make sure you stay. We got the all or nothing game. Jackpots. And somebody donated 20,000 sats. So we're going to give out 5,000 sats. Moon, congrats. Yes. Moonshiki wins 904. Let's see who can win 905. Block 905. Commercial break again. Commercial break always gives his to Corey. So we know where that's going. Commercial break's 905, but just confirm for me, brother. 906. Sonny. Congratulations, Sonny. Sonny. Just got here, too. Commercial break. You want to give yours to Corey again? Give them to Emily, Jerry. Okay. I was just about to say, I haven't heard from Emily in a while. I know she's here. Emily doesn't leave. No doubt, Sonny. Emily, congratulations, man. I was getting worried you didn't win anything. But now you did. Congrats. Let's see where we're at. All right, we're at 9. We just spun for 906. We're gonna do 4 more spins of 7, 8, 9, and 10. They came out pretty quick. And then we're gonna go to all or nothing game. So we're gonna do a speed round. 908, 909, 910. All right. 907, Jenny. EB. We know EB's here. 908. Scotty's here. Congratulations, Scotty. Whoa. Wow. Jenny is being very nice tonight. Yes. Jenny just said she wants to add to the 5K spins. She had a 20,000 sats. So we're going to have 8 people win 20,000 sats. Now, here's what we're going to do. Now, how do you guys want to do it? Thank you so much, Jenny, for doing that. I appreciate it. This is why she's legendary. Jen, nice every night. Wow, M's. Wow, yes. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you want me, when we do this, and I'll ask again, yeah, it's incredible. Do you want to, when I spin for the person's name for the last 8 people, if they win, do I take them off for they don't win twice? Or you can just stay on and keep winning? What do you guys want to do? You can't say it. Legendary. Yes, I can. Think about that, guys. If you're old like me, you remember the legendary sweatshirts that were called IAU back in 1980s high school. I sure do. Jenny's a sweetie. Absolutely, she is. So are you, VHF. You're not a sweetie. You're a nice guy. Scotty 99 won 908. Let's see who won 909. EB won 907. Sharper. Sharper. Congratulations. 910. Bless you. Take them off. Jen says, okay. Give everyone a shot. Okay. I think if you win being at more than 100 should be taken. Okay. Backpacker, congratulations. Share the wealth. Take the winners off. Can I get on the wheel, Jerry? Not sure if I am. Oh, are you not on the wheel, Bitcoin Ben? I'm sorry if you're not. You just now telling me that? Bitcoin Bandit. No, you're not on the wheel, bro. Yeah, always check on that, man. When you first come in, sometimes I just I mess people up. Sorry, Bitcoin Bandit. You're in it for the big spins, though. Yo, yes. Sharper. Boom. And Jen, thank you for helping my daughter count her piggy bank. She wants to convert to Satoshis. Nice. Sharper. Ooh, you still here, bud? I think so, but can't tag you. Did Sharper leave? No, he's here. Yo, let's go. Yo. Think the suggestion this came from me just because I think it would be more fair. Also, more people can win then. Yeah, no doubt. Like, woohoo, Flipper about to smash by right now. For real, Packer. Congratulations, Sharper. Boom. Mushiki, yes, you suggested it the other night, I think. I don't want to take people off for small amounts, but the larger ones I can agree with you on. Yeah, no worries. Thanks. No doubt, bro. Sorry about that, bro. Bitcoin Bandit, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you some sats for that. You want an apple? Yeah. Okay, give me a second, buddy. Okay. Bitcoin Bandit. Bitcoin Bandit, how many sats you want for that? Because I had you off for a long time. Let's go, Flipper. Your mama and daddy are leading you well. Let me know, Bitcoin Bandit. Okay, buddy, go ahead. Don't wake her up. I'll give you free for that, brother. All right. All or nothing game, guys. Let's do the 1,000. And after the all or nothing, we're gonna do the 8 spins for 5,000. Wow, you guys are incredible, man. Do you guys know the rules for the all or nothing game? We know the rules. Yes, for 100 or even 200 does not make a lot of sense. Fully agree. Yeah, me too. Really, that's why she wants to counting after the show. She likes you. She likes you. Get at what you get at. Yes. You better clarify what kind of apple, the kind you eat, or the iPhone kind, right? This sure is better than blowing money on fireworks. For real. Oh, snap. Thanks. I'd take 88 sats. Okay. I mean, I was going to give you more than that. I'll give you, hold on, Bitcoin Bandit. I'm going to give you 300. Because I think I left you off for a long time, bro. Let's see where you at on this. Bitcoin Bandit. There you go. Actually, I'll give you this. Since you want 88. There you go, bro. Sorry about that, bro. Oh, Bitcoin Bandit said he wants 10 million, right? All or nothing, yes. Twin, LOL, Jen. Thanks, man. No doubt, bro. Sorry about that. Yeah, like the whole game, Jerry. All right. Very sorry about that, Bitcoin Bandit. I hate doing that. I hate when I leave people off the wheel. I don't know what it is about Bitcoin Bandit. He's like so sneaky. He comes in and his name is like Bitcoin Bandit. And I see him and I always think he's like here. Because he doesn't really say, hey guys, what's up? He'll just say something. You know what I mean? So psychologically, I always think he's here. It's just he kind of tricks me with that. So always remind me, Bitcoin Bandit. All right, time for all or nothing, guys. Good luck to everybody. We know the rules. All or nothing. 4 winners. Thanks. You and Jor got to watch him. Yes, for sure. All right. Jenny, first player up out of 4 or all or nothing game. Let's see who can win it. Let's see where they're going to keep it or spin it for all or nothing. Yes. Stacking Richie. You know what? I think I owe Stack and Richie some stats from a couple of shows ago because I don't have his address, and I remember thinking, "What's his address? I don't have it." But is he still here though? I think I do. I'm not sure. This is my payroll book though. We give out a lot of sats on this. All or nothing. Stacking Richie. You here, bro? Yeah, you got to be here for this one. Sorry. No going to the bathroom and doing all the other stuff, you know? So let me know. Got to be here. Stacking Richie usually gives his away, though. And I haven't heard from him in a while, but we'll see. When you guys added him, did he show up or what? All right, I'm going to take him off. We'll do 30 seconds for stacking for the all or nothing game, guys. Can't be messing about, you know? Time is of the essence. Better hold that P, right? Richie, no, he doesn't show up. Yep. Let's spin it again. Player one. You're up. Wow, Emily. Very close, ma'am. I think Lamont is gone too. Lamont, are you here? Let's go. Come on. Yes. Yeah, Lamont's gone. Yeah, for sure. David B, what's up, brother? Stacking Richie? No. Slacking Richie? Yes. Yep. Ooh, David B, yes. Keep it. Okay. David's keeping it. 100 sats for David. David B, 100. Congratulations, brother. Let me take Lamont off. Good catch on that, too. Lamont is gone. He hasn't been here. Lamont Dubrow, yeah. Lamont likes to argue, too. Me and him got into so many arguments. Let's do it. The remember is funny. Huh. He's still here? That is the question, guys. Is he still here? This is better than Wheel of Fortune. Thanks, T. Appreciate that. Yeah, I squashed him doing that earlier nicely. Yes, you did. David. Yes. Dara Design Edit. I don't think this person's here. They were here earlier. Not tagging. All right, let me take them off. Make sure. No doubt. All right. Take him off. Let's do it again for player 2. You're up. No doubt, David. Please stand up. Please stand up. You know what's funny? During the all or nothing game, we always see all the people, the no-shows show up first. You ever notice that? Yes, exactly. Laura, I was just saying that. Because it's the end of the show. This is why I do the all or nothing, guys. This is extra sats for people that stay till the end, and I'm rewarding you for it. It's hard to stay on to an end to a 3-4 hour show, man. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what? These guys are staying here. Let's play a fun game. I don't know if it's fun for you. It's definitely fun for me. I love this game, even though it's not fun when I do the payroll. I'm just teasing. All right, God of War. This is your daughter, man. I'll give her a few more seconds because I know it's your daughter. So I doubt she's here, but we'll see. We'll see. But you definitely got to be here for all or nothing. I haven't heard from GOW in a while. I haven't even heard from him, and he normally is on here. So, hey, there she is. She says she wants to spin it. Okay. She's here. Okay, got you. You guys got to be on it, though. All right, young lady. She wants to spin it for 1,000 Satoshis. Can she do it? I think she can. Look at that. Almost. Almost. They say almost only counts in horseshoes. Corey got sats. What you gonna do? She hear LOL spinning. You should put out a special code halfway through the video, and if they get the 1,000 sats, they have to know the special code, kind of like a seed word. Huh. You should put out a special code halfway through the video. And if they get the 1,000 sats, you have to know the special key. Okay. I'll consider that. Oh, sir, is GOW. Cool. Yeah, daughter. Yes. Nice one, Jerry. Thank you, Ian. EVHF. LOL. Almost. Corey, where you at, brother? You lifting weights? You running? What are you doing? I know you don't want to miss this. Nobody appreciates sats more than Corey. Spin it, he says. Okay. Corey said he wants to get his daily buy on the win. Jerry would prevent people from popping in last minute for all or nothing. Oh, I see. I see, senorita. Oh, I see what you mean, brother. EB, that's very smart. Okay. I get what you're saying. They got to stay. Oh, okay. Okay. Love it. Corey's busy counting sats. Yes. Code word, steak and shake. We'll have a different code word every day. Got it. In the middle of the show. That's a freaking good idea, man. Good idea. All right, Corey. Good luck to you, sir. I think you can do it. Yes, he does. Jenny Legendary. What do you want to do, ma'am? What would you like to do? Now, Jenny, let me say this to you guys. What I'm going to do is the game starts now. The 5,000 Satoshi winner starts right now. Here's what I mean. 5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's what I mean, guys. 7, 8. When I spin this, if it doesn't land on 1,000 sats, Jenny, if you do spin it, then that person's going to get 5,000 sats if it lands on somebody's name. So we're going to start right now. Congrats. Jen says, Joey, what's up, brother? You sick, man? Joey, we about to spin for 5,000 sats. 8 people are going to win, brother. You came right on time. Sorry that you're sick, man. Sats Ventures in the house. Joey's in the house. The man from down under. Sick as a dog. Cleaning in. Jenny, it's your night. It sure is. Legendary. Yo, what's up? Got you on the wheels. Jenny says spin it. Still at it. Yes, I didn't even know you left. Sometimes I'm good for something. LOL. That's very good, man. Boom. Sad Adventure, what's up? What's up? Or Laser Eyes. T Reels, what's up, bro? Old Laser Eyes. How you doing, man? Let me put you on the wheel real quick. T Reels. All right. Mushiki, yeah, I have seen that being done on the Twitch channel some years. They had a password up on the screen for a while. They removed it a little bit before the spin. Nice. So that people don't only show up when the wheel is on the screen. Yep. All right, Jenny, good luck to you, man. You're the biggest giver on here today. Let's see what happens. Whoever, if it lands on your name, you get 5,000 sats, by the way. There's GOW. You got it, brother. Now, that's one man that appreciates it. That's a man that appreciates those 5,000 sats. I know everybody does, but him and Corey are definitely one of them. Congratulations, GOW. 5,000 sats for you. And I got to take your name off because you won. Take these thousands off. Now, listen, you got to be here to win this, bro. So, yes, buddy, I'm working. Thank you. Here, you want drink some of this. Oh, you can drink. Oh, you want to open it? There you go. Close that door. Thank you. Don't wake her up. Be quiet. Okay, where are we at? Am I on the list? I don't know if you're on there, brother. Let me see. Adeline Sparky. I don't remember taking you off. Did you leave and I took you off? Yeah, I did. Sparky, I'll put you as AS. Let me get caught up. And line back on. Okay. I'm on the list. Yes. These your example, Jen. There's your example, right, Jen? You can make a bot for that I code word if they don't activate the bot not eligible. Nice. Congratulations, bro. Boom, boom. Terrell's winning, thinking about taking out a 30K loan. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. No doubt. So close. GOW. Finally won. Yes, GOW. Nice. Congratulations. Yes. I win when it counts, it seems. Yes, you won some big ones too, bro. I had a similar thought too. Yeah, that's a good way to do it, man. Congrats, dude. Woohoo. 5,000 big ones, yes. You can link to the bond to the wheel and could take some automatically. Okay. Break baby girl off that 1K she was going for. Break baby girl off for the 1K she was going for. You got to win it to get it, man. Big win and V. I'm here just at work too. Okay. Well, you got to sign up, man. You got to say it. But you're here. I got you. All right. That's the first 5,000 winner. GOW. Let's see who's number 2. Anonymous. Congratulations. Congratulations. We know they're here. Number 3. 5,000 sats. Ian. Congratulations, sir. He's here. For sure. GOW. Woohoo. That's 5K number 2. BC very anonymous. Woohoo. Yep. Good. On. How to get Jeremy Schwartzberg. Pooping or shower, Fanny? Wow. Let go, my son. Clear your machine. Ian, thank you so much. No doubt, bro. Great job, CYM. That is double your normal your CYM's out, man. Jeremy, are you a real person or what? Because I don't want to waste my time if you're not real. What's today's date and what's the day of the week? What's today's date and the day of the week? Please and thank you. Just thinking about employing triple maxi strategy. Yeah, man. No doubt. Let me know, JS. Yes. Okay. All right, I'll put you on there, bro. But give me something besides yes, JS. We get a lot of bots in here, man. That's why. You got the bot feeling right now. Because you got your real name up there and no picture. So usually that's a bot. Okay, thanks, man. We'll put you as JS. We're spinning for 5,000 sats, JS. We got 5 more spins. Can you win it? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Johnny C. I don't know if Johnny C's here. Well, we know you're not a bot, Jenny. We know that. Johnny, are you here, sir? I haven't heard from you in a while. You are a good contributor to this channel, though. Putting my name out in the universe to win next. Nice. I am a bot, VHF says. A bot would know the date. Oh, true. But I said JS. I didn't say the other one. Johnny, you still here? Backpacker says sent. So let's see what happens. Sorry, guys. It's loading up. Okay. Here we go. Little man. Here we go.
Not pooping or showering, just getting sats. Not pooping or showering, just getting sats.
Not pooping or showering, just getting sats, baby. That's right. Hello, Jeremy. This video's for you, Jenny. Jerry thought I was a bot Monday. Yeah, for a second. I think everybody's a bot, bro. But Jen, that's how I feel all day. Videos for you, Jenny. Finally, LMFAO, Jeremy, Bitcoin, Botcoin. Yep. Thank you, bro. Johnny's not here, guys. Thank you, buddy. Go watch your show. I'll be out there in a second, okay? You want to ride with Papa? Okay, we're going to ride with me, okay? Okay. We're going to go bye-bye in a little bit. Yeah, me and you going to go bye-bye, buddy. Come on, you want to help me for these last spins? All right, close the door. Well, but you got to be good, okay? Okay. All right, spin number 4. We're going to do Johnny again because Johnny wasn't here. We took him off.
4. Next. I win.
He's on
I win.
Yes, acting great. Anonymous.
I win.
Again, back to back, bro. Speaking of devil.
I win.
Well, not exactly, Tiba. All right, we got 4 more. Hi, little cutie. She said hi. Say hi, Patty.
Hi, buddy.
Little man, what up? First time on this channel. Sounds like everyone here gets along pretty good. Yeah, for the most part, Jeremy. Make sure you subscribe, man. And come in tomorrow. We got Fat Zap Friday. We're going to give out a lot of sats tomorrow. The live starts at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. So come on in, bro. So close on back-to-back. I'm due. Yes, you are. Hey, little man, give some sats away. Yes. Hi, little man. Sharper. There are lurkers here. We need to check every new face. Nothing personal. Yep, exactly. I've been replaced. No, you have not. LOL, Anon. Oh, no. Anonymous can't win again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. You have to take the name off the wheel, and I didn't do that. Sorry about that, guys. I'm so sorry, Anonymous. I forgot about the rules. I'm so sorry. I was so caught up with the other one. The rules get more confused every day, it seems. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm so sorry, guys. I've been distracted. Because I've never done this before. I've never done the take the name off the wheel thing. Did anybody else win that I didn't take off? Hold on. Anonymous God of War. I got to take off Ian, too. Yeah, I got to take off Ian. So sorry about that, Backpacker and family. All right. Let's spin for number 4 again. Sorry, guys. Take me off, yes. It's all good. I can go, yes. Bitcoin Bandit. Is he here, though? I thought it was only those who weren't quite to get me. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Sorry, bro. Or stop, Tima. Or does everyone get 5K? No, it's just for this round. Woohoo! Bitcoin Bandit. Never mind. I'm just blind. You good, man? Big winner. Okay, Bitcoin Bandit.
Big Bandit.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations. I thought 5,000 was sitting on wheels still. Oh, no. Anonymous, who already won. You can respin. Okay. Thank you, Fanny Packer. All right, so let me take Bitcoin Bandit off. Thank you.
What pin? Oh, away here. Bandit. Papa?
Oh my goodness. I got an announcement to make, guys. Jenny just sent in 5,000 sats and said give Anonymous his 5,000 sats. So you still got him anyways, brother.
Brother?
5,000 times 2. Wow. Thank you, God of War. You were totally right. Bandit. Check your phone. Got you, Jenny. Dang things. Thanks for big spins. Yeah, don't thank me. Can he say his ABCs? Kind of. Oh, gee.
Papa.
Jenny. Yes, buddy.
ABCs.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
All right.
I'm right.
Number 5. Let's go.
So.
Ya is the winner. Ian says, Jen, why are you so generous?
Winner. I'm winner.
Hold on.
Are we winner?
Ian wants to know why you're so generous, Jenny, because Jenny is a great person,
winner.
and she's a millionaire. Jen, you are too much, right? OMG, Jen. Thanks, girl. Wow. You are a champion, Jen. But is he still here? Yeah, because he was not. Okay. You won. Okay. So close. Jerry. Oh, Jenny. Sorry. Leave me shame for the blessings beget blessing. Maybe not today, but eventually. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Buddy. Your new name is Generous. Jenny? Generous. I like that, Moshiki. Generous. Woo, woo. Damn, what? Man. Legendary or generous? Stop. Congratulations, y'all. Yes. Y'all's the winner. All right. He's the number 5 winner. Okay, go back in there and sit down. Watch your show. Because you're doing too much. We're going to go bye-bye in a minute, okay? All right. Love you. Sorry, guys. He's a little wound up. Fanny Pack, you guys are welcome. Yeah, all love. Yeah, that's it. The names today, right? Yeah. You like that one because you can say that one. Haha, I know. That's an easy one. Legendary. Yes. Jerry, that little guy just said, I do about the ABCs. Yeah. He's okay at them. I want him to be better though. And generous. Yes. Jen LOL. Yes, he can. We're going to have to vote between those two names. Yeah, those are two good names, guys. What do you guys like the best? Generous or legendary? And Gen R Us. Oh, I like that one too. Like Toys R Us. Gen R Us. Gen R Us. LOL. What do you think? You like that one? If he can rock out his ABCs, I'll throw him 500 sats. He can't all the way. Both. Yeah, me too. I like them both. I'm still partial to Jenny from the blockchain. I like that one too. Jay Bremer said, Jerry, did you see that dormant Zap wallets have had funds moved to them? And apparently, if you still have a Zap channel open, you can use it through Strike. I didn't know anything about that, brother. Nothing. Jen's got some options. Yes, she does. Legendorus 2-in-1. Very nice. All right, let me take y'all's name off. Congratulations, y'all. You are the winner, sir. See your name. Where's your name at? Yeah, okay. All right, let's spin it for winner number 6. 5,000 Satoshis. My wife Tracy said, generous. Okay. Flipper. Flipper, you're the winner, honey. You are the winner, sweetheart. Jen, let's see. Yes. Jenny from the blockchain is Jen R. Russ and legendary. Yes, she is. Jen says, let's just go with Jen. No, Jenny. I'm sorry. BTC Backpacker says, donate. You're going to donate it? Add BTC back for Flipper. Woo woo. Jen, that could work. Add Jen. Yes. That could work. Flip. Congratulations, Flipper. Video coming. Okay. They're going to tell me in the video who they want to donate to. Okay. And while they're doing that, let's do person number 7. Let me take Flipper's name off. Flip. Game over. All right, this is number 7 person. 7 winner of the 5,000 Satoshis. It's too late just for Jen. Oh, way too late. Woohoo. Novel idea, huh? Jay Remmer. Oh, Jeremy says the Jen a roll. The Jen a roll. All right, let's see. Here's the video, guys. Ready? Oh, I see the name. You guys, somebody's gonna be very happy. Ready? Somebody's gonna be very happy.
Can I send it to Patty P? Can I send it to Patty P?
Patty P, you're the winner. You just got donated 5,000 sats from Little Flipper. Congratulations, Patty P. You guys are so freaking nice. Who they want? LOL. Zap is Jack's first iteration of Strike from like 2014 using Lightning Litecoin. Okay. Number 7, Jay Remmer. Woohoo. Is he here? Oh, yes. Jay Remmer's here, of course. Hey, Jerry, can you donate 500 of my 5K sats win to Flipper? Sure. 500 to Flipper. Boy, you guys really like making me work hard at night, don't you? Thank you, Jerry Remmer. Now you got the new guy on it. Ah, yes. I like that too, Jeremy. God. Not again. OMG. Thank you so much. Patty. Sharing the love. Yes. Patty. Family in this group all day long, everyone. Yes. Little Flipper, we love you. JOW. Thank you. All right, Jay Remmer, you're the winner, brother. You guys are all winners, man, to be honest. God of War, thank you. Another video. Okay. Another video. Didn't get it quite yet. Did you put it in the... Or you uploading it? GOW, sharing the love always. Yep. I'm still waiting on that video, brother. Jerry, I'm going to donate 500 mine to Little Flipper too. Okay. Patty P. 500. All right. God, I'm going to have to go back and watch these videos. I like the general turning Jerry into the accountant, right? It's already hard enough, man. Let's see this video. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me make sure my mic is on. Okay. You guys can hear me, right? Thank you, Spriar. Wow. Thank you, guys. No doubt. Here she goes. Flipper.
Gosh, thank you, God of War.
Thank you, God of War, she says. And also she's going to say thank you to Patty P. Very nice, guys. Very nice. All right. Number 8. Jared, I got an A in accounting in college. The only person not majoring in it. The only one of 3 to get an A. Ain't that funny? Boom. You're welcome, Flipper the Dolphin, no doubt. Oh, yes. Love, love, love. All right. Final person for the 5,000. Let's get it. Let's get it. Dude, that was almost Patty P. Hey, Patty, love you, Patty, so much. I wish I could hug you, so I can't. BTC Backpacker, Dolphins, Flippers. Neo's here, right? I haven't heard from him in a while. Have I? Neo, did you hear, brother? Let me know, sir. Please and thank you. Neo, woohoo, I got a great night. Yes, Neo'd. Well, I got some work to do tonight. All right, there we have it, guys. 8 winners. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Neo, woo, woo, Neo, woo. Great night. Yeah, let me look at my schedule. Make sure something else didn't get scheduled a few months ago, because that doctor's appointment I had was from a few months ago before I started my live. So let me just make sure I got nothing going on tomorrow. Nothing, okay, that I know of. LOL, hug. You're so nice, no doubt. GZ Neo. Just stopping through. No doubt, brother. How you doing, Bazura? Man, this is the best Bitcoin community. Everyone join the Signal chat, please, and thank you. Thank you, BTC Backpacker. And I really appreciate you guys coming in. I really do. You guys know what time it is at the end of the show. You know how we end it. I got some good news and bad news. We'll start with the bad news. We're 37 trillion in debt. You guys know what time it is. You better make sure nothing is on next Friday either. I know, Jenny. Oh, you know what? Somebody gave me something. Hold on. I think it was Ian, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, Ian. I think it was Ian. Yes, Ian with a CYM zap. So sorry, Ian. I saw it and then I did my thing. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate you, bro. I love you, man. It's a big zap, man. It's a CYM zap. And then Scotty just sent something in. Scotty said, didn't get the big win, but it was exciting for 99 sats. Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate you, man. Congratulations, all. Yes. Bizarro, yes. You guys are my family, man. We're going to do this thing. Be good night, all. Stack sats for life. Yes. Thank you guys for staying so much. I'll try to make this brief, guys. I know you guys like to leave when I get here, but let's talk for 1 second. We showed the big, beautiful bill today. Why did we show that? Wonder what's going on next Friday. Ooh, next Friday is going to be, don't miss it. That's all I'm going to say. Jenny is going to basically host the show on Friday. So you just saw what she just did today. So, yeah, don't miss it, okay? You sound good today, Jerry. I am, Ian. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for checking in on me. I showed that the big beautiful bill because it's going to add to the national debt. Everything that the government does, federal government in particular, adds to the national debt. It just does, man. Can Trump do it? Can Trump do his plan, meaning bring in more income in revenue because we're only making $5 trillion, and we're only making $5 trillion and we spend $7 trillion. Okay, is he going to decrease spending? He says he can from GDP growth by not spending as much. Yeah, same time. It should be 4:00 Eastern, 1:00 Pacific. But if something changes, I'll let you guys know. I don't know why I do it that early. Good night, V, Neo, Jerry, Gem, Flipper, everyone else. No doubt, bro. But he's definitely increasing the spending with the tariffs. I like it. He's also incentivizing American businesses to build in America. Now, why does that matter for our lovely coin? Well, it matters because the more dollars that are printed, the more quote unquote our dollars or less our dollars can buy. And the deficit's going to go up, inflation is going to increase, and the price of our incredible money is going to go up. So we want it, but we don't want it, right? In the short term, we don't. In the long term, we do. Okay. But we'll see what happens. We have no idea. But at the end of the day, we're in a major debt. We have a spending problem in this country. We just do. Republicans, Democrats, even MAGA, we spend too much. And there's only one way to fix this thing, guys. Right now, we're spending 1.7 of Medicare/Medicaid. Social Security is 1.5. Again, by 2032 to 2035, that may not be available. Our military, we spend 0.9 trillion, and we're over $1 trillion in interest on the debt. If you were a good little boy or little girl, you did the 5 40s, the 40 plan. You owe $323,000 of that debt. Now, what is the 40 plan? It means you went to school, got good grades, did what you were told, got into a good college, were eligible for a safe, secure job. Then you worked 40 hours a week. They took 40% of your money. In 2020 and 2021, they printed 40% of the money supply. You're doing that for 40 years, end up with a broken $40 watch. Again, does this sound democratic to you? Did you vote for that? I didn't. We spend too much, ladies and gentlemen, and none of us voted for it. But here's what we are voting for. I buy this new money, the best money in the world, in my personal opinion, every hour on the hour. We gave a lot of it out tonight, and we showed how caring and generous people are. We just do. And when you become part of this community and part of this economic growing system, that's the new system, you become more and more generous because we're the rich. We're the new rich, ladies and gentlemen. We're the new money. We just are. And when you're a multimillionaire in these finite units of money, finite units of money like Jenny, you'll give out sats. You know what I mean? Jenny's looks like she's a multimillionaire, looking like the way she gives them out, especially when you see her next Friday. It makes you generous and a legendary person. And if you keep it up, you'll be able to surround the government and the federal government when that Trojan horse comes in and opens up the floodgate for us and break the system. Stop inflation, stop the national debt, and take care of your family for generations to come and get us on a sound money, and it'll fix the world once we fix the money. And if I had to take a guess, if you are wondering, and if you don't know, and if you do know, what's in that side in that Trojan horse, and what are the people surrounding and going to bring it in and break the new system? If I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate you. Jenny, you're the star of the show tonight, as always. Paul is the GOAT of this channel, but Jenny, wow, Jenny, you're you're gaining. That's all I got to say. I mean, Paul has been here a long time. No disrespect to Paul. Paul is definitely the GOAT, but Jenny, things that you're doing it's incredible, and I thank you so much, and I love you. Really do. We all love you, Jenny. We all love everybody here. It ain't all about the money, bro. We know that. So stay together. Keep your head on a swivel. Always remember to learn how the world works. Bitcoin is everything, guys. Okay? And everything is Bitcoin. It is, including politics. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be at the same time, usually Fridays for Fat Sat Friday. Tomorrow is July 4th edition. So tomorrow I'm going to give out a lot of sats tomorrow. Okay? I'm going to give out a lot of sats because this is my favorite day of the year. And I'm going to be like, maybe not like Jenny, but I'm going to give out a lot of sats. So stay tuned. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe. Get some good rest. And until then, and as you guys know, I love each and every one of you. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.